Right, so you should be going live up there in a minute.
I should be. I'm just waiting for you coming.
Yes, we are there. We're done. Evening, Mr. Chunk. Well, you got no sound. What? Can't hear you. Got no sound.
What the hell's happening here? Oh, it's counting us in.
We've got admin, don't forget on this one. Debbie, Kent's connects into audio.
I've just got Zoom up there, can I got YouTube.
Yeah, but it's streaming on YouTube, isn't it? So that's all you're going to see. Yes, you're on. You got the chat at the bottom, look.
Right, okay. Yeah, but is that all thing?
Right, we're on. Evening, how we're doing? I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry, I'm rubbish. I'm shite. So let me just have a quick catch up. Chris, Happy New Year from the Melbourne office, and Lings, Happy New Year to all, especially the golf mates. Happy Easter, Pimmy. Yes. Oh, funny. But we're here anyway. We made it. It. Tess Ruggs on. She's from the Sahara.
Is she?
Yes.
Well, you said you couldn't get a signal from Sahara.
No, she's not in the Sahara. She's the lady that was on one of the videos. She was the pole dancer. Tess Ruggs, the pole dancer.
I can see you and a random bloke on the other screen.
Calling Kent a random one. It says
you're sure it's just not you that's muted?
No, it says Kent connects into audio.
Oh.
It is I. Oh, it's lovely to see you, Tess. I liked your video earlier. Check you out. Mr. Pim.
Evening.
How are you doing?
Suffering from the flu.
So you sound like you're full of the joys of spring and cold and everything else.
Yep.
So yeah.
Guess who else got it? Those 32 give it to me. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you. Oh, don't start with the coughing for the sympathy because it doesn't work.
Sympathy? What's that?
You're getting no sympathy from me, let me tell you.
I never got any.
I see this.
It's the same size as that one.
It's the world's smallest violin just for you. Happy New Year, Chris. How are you doing? So Kent's having technical issues now. Look, not just me.
I thought he just looked like that, like normal.
Oh, poor Kent. No worries at all, Chris. So sounds like Chris is full of the joys of
the flu
and rest of it.
Yeah.
I must admit, actually, I've got the Zoom set up to automatically adjust for the lighting, and it looks a lot brighter on the TV screen than it does on our screen, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The blonde highlights show up better.
Huh?
The blonde highlights show up better.
It is. My blonde highlights are showing up a lot better, aren't they? But when she did it, I was like, oh my word, this is blonder than I thought it was going to be.
I've seen worse.
I've had worse.
No, I've seen worse.
Have you seen mine?
Orange one time, and it wasn't me.
You don't want orange.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, when we first met, I had short, straight blonde hair with red streaks in it at one point, didn't I?
Yeah.
It's not a good look. Not a good look. So, yes, Robbie, may 2023 be a brilliant year. Well, it's going to be because we're going to see you in Vegas in 6 weeks' time. Thanks, Tess. See, Tess likes my hair. So Tess is actually a YouTuber as well. She's a gamer.
A gamer.
She's a gamer YouTuber. Yes. Is a pole dancer coming on to show some moves? I mean, probably not. But if you want to go and subscribe to her, Colston, on Instagram, you'll see some of her moves on there.
What's the name again, sorry?
Tess Rugg.
Okay. Give me 5 months.
Nice one, Pim.
You're welcome.
Exactly, there are plenty on Insta. I saw the one today. I mean, fair play to you. I don't think I'll have strength to do it. So Tess dyed her hair sort of ready pinky for the trek, and it's still coming out.
Yeah.
You'll be washing your hair red for months yet, Tess. Evening, Carl from Coventry. So Carl plays at Oakwell, same place as GMAC.
Oh, does he? All right.
He does. So Colson will be having a look. You can have a few more followers on Instagram, Tess. You're covered in bruises. What, you don't fall a lot, do you? Or is it just, you know, when you're swinging on your pole because you have to grip so tight? Is that what you get your bruises for? I mean, I'm guessing Oak Ridge, not Oakwell. Yeah.
Oak Ridge.
I'm guessing that's what it is. You as you spin, you hit yourself on the pole or grab onto the pole and stuff.
Possibly, guys.
I don't know. Wow, Ken, what have you done there? Looking very pretty in the middle of some grass. And we still can't hear you. Stop it, Kent. So good job I couldn't hear that because I know exactly what you've just said. Who's that bloke in the red shirt? Looks familiar. Yes, he does look familiar, doesn't he? Yeah, yours, Kent.
Is Kent actually trying to unmute himself?
I think he's trying. Yeah, he's not trying.
Oh, he's
got a pitch and putt t-shirt on. He's not just showing his boobs. Nice. Where is Jeff anyway? Jeff should be on. So Chris has only just got rid of his pink hair, and that was back in August or July. It's when the skin sticks to the pole. Okay. Yeah, that might hurt a little bit. Maybe I'll try it one day. Do you know what Tessa's boyfriend did while we were away as well?
You know, takeaways like that.
No, he didn't live on takeaways like you. Well, he might have lived on takeaways. He decorated this spare room. Yeah. It's her pole room, but he got it all decorated, all nice and ready for her when she got back, and poles were put in the middle of the room. It was all done lovely for her. How nice is that? What did you do for me? You left me no washing up.
Yeah, there you go.
Did some washing.
You did some washing for me.
I just left you with the ironing.
You're all hard.
What a guy.
What a guy. What a guy. So when are we next down at Oak Ridge? Probably down in a couple of months, won't we, I'd imagine?
Well,
got no firm plans yet, but I'm sure we'll be making another what's that?
We'll have to wait till G invites us.
We'll just invite ourselves. I think every time we've been actually lately, it's been raining, hasn't it? So
no, well, it did on the Sunday, but the Saturday was lovely. If you remember, last time we went.
Wasn't it a bit drizzly at one point?
No, Saturday was lovely. It was t-shirt weather.
Tess had to do all the washing when she got back, to be fair. Oh, at least she did some washing.
Yeah. Well, he spent too much time decorating, didn't he?
Clearly he did. Clearly he did.
I might do it. Might go.
Yeah, I will, Carl. Definitely. We'll get gaming. Definitely, 100%. So have you had a nice Christmas, Pimmy? Oh, he's on mute. Come back to you in a minute, Pimmy. It won't work for you, Kent. What? Effing thing won't work for him. He said.
Log off and log back on again.
Turn it off and on again. Oh dear. It's not going well. Not going well for him, bless him. Did you have a nice Christmas anyway, Pimmy?
Yes.
What did you get for Mrs. Pim?
We got her bottle of perfume. Well, 2 bottles of perfume. She got some money. And a few other wee bits and bobs and sweeties and.
What was the box?
That's what we put it all in.
Oh, okay.
Like a big shoebox it was. Christmas one. And all the bits we could put in. And Cavalier King Charles calendar, and got her a wee fancy flute glass for the drinker Kelly Minogue Prosecco. Whatever. Her perfume and a few other wee bits and bobs.
How nice.
Yeah.
That was what did you get?
Shirt.
A shirt?
Yeah.
Wait, it's a new shirt. What more do you want?
At the moment.
Himmy. Shame on you. Let me just message Mr. Nicholson back to with my tech guy. So I'll ask you about what your problem, Kent. So is it you on a Mac,
What's wrong
you
with
say?
it?
What?
Why? What's wrong with it?
Oh, you fixed it now. Hallelujah.
Fuck.
Do you not like
Other
Macs?
fashion.
Hey, Mr. Cox is on. How are you diddling?
I'm rubbish. I'm rubbish though.
You are rubbish, you're right. Did I just say that? Unbelievable. Evening, Matt. Evening, Mr. Ray.
Unbelievable.
I know, I am unbelievable, aren't I, Ken? Shocking behaviour. So happy New Year, Mr. Ray. When it comes from Mrs. Ray and Diva Dog. Diva Dog. What do you think to the hair then, Kent? Thank you. Oh, we're having tea, by the way. We've got pizza tonight.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Molly. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Good. I hope next year you continue to kick your dad's backside on the golf course.
Yeah.
It's Kent volumised.
Kent's volumised now.
That's all right.
He's on.
I'm fucked with this.
You what?
I'm fucked with it.
Why?
I'm
Working.
away.
We can hear you.
That's spicy.
It's spicy, is it?
Also on the thatches.
Burnt pizza for tea.
Yeah. Ham and pineapple.
Pardon?
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No.
Yes.
Hey. There's my boy.
Okay, Yorkshire thing.
No, Kent.
We've gone, Kent.
Oh.
Disappeared.
Where were the carrots? Oh, yes. There was literally carrots in everything that we had in the desert.
Was that?
Mr. Ray says, yes. I can't hardly hear that. Can you take volume?
I'll try and turn the volume up. Luckily, Tess, I think we've had our fill of carrots.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, you're right.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, did you enjoy your potato peeler?
Should have a peeler, should have potatoes.
Oh, potato, sorry, my bad.
I'm getting 9 carrots next year.
Oh, 9 carrots for what though?
No, 9 carrots.
You can always try. You can always try.
Right, here comes Doopy. Oh, shut up.
Oh, it's his birthday tomorrow though.
Yeah, birthday tomorrow. So who's that?
Oh,
Who's that?
the head patch.
Patch.
Oh,
Oh, bless him. It was so gorgeous.
don't start giving me a pull. What do you want me to do?
He wants some sweeties off you.
No, he wants. No, what are you doing, man? Don't even keep nudging me. You doing that? Right.
Mr. Pym will be happy because Everton drew 1 City.
Oh, did
There we
they?
go.
Yeah, at least we're not going out with a loss.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him. So, are you got my birthday cake or just a birthday bone?
I got some birthday biscuits, I think it is.
Oh, Oh, too cute.
Was that Filton on chat earlier?
Yeah.
It is a bit, isn't it?
Oh, it's flooded up there.
I
Wow.
take it you're not playing for a couple of days then.
No, they're reassessing it 8:30 Monday. Patch, that's you on the TV, you tool.
Oh, Pat's got a new fan in test. He's super cute.
He's on Instagram, mine Tess. He's on
He's
Instagram.
on Instagram, yeah. Patch the border collie, yeah.
Check that.
Okay. So, what are your plans tonight? Just chill out with us lot and go to bed at 12:10.
That's it.
Close enough.
No, we do live the high life, don't we?
Oh, yeah. Big bucks.
Patch, we'll set them off.
End up buying me at nightclubs and what have you. And
Yeah, we're far too old for that. Far too old for that. So even Ray's looking at the poochy look. If you go onto my Insta test on there and just search my followers and who I'm following for Patch. Patch is there, you'll find
just
him.
patch follow you.
Patch follows me, yeah. And also my two have got their own Instagram as well. Sevy the cockapoo. I am that side as well.
Some of that later.
Red enough.
No,
No, it's not at all. Fine.
Thanks, Simon.
What are you saying?
You can get this at the minute. But I'll move on to something different later. I did try me naked grouse, didn't I? Christmas. Very nice.
Yeah.
She's just not. She's just come down. She needs to go to bed.
She a bit giddy.
Oh, she's like this. She's been like this all week. She's just off her head.
It's Christmas week.
I know, but it just does your head in. It's just like, just chill. And he's just as bad. She winds him up, something terrible. As soon as you go upstairs, you can start hearing him growling because she's hiding his balls or she's just messing about with him, just winding him up.
Oh, blah.
And then he starts barking. She's going, "No, shut up, Pat, shut up." It's like, oh.
But like a proper brother and sister.
Was that
Yeah,
test?
but thing.
Yeah. Pat has got another follower on Instagram.
Well done, Tess.
Sharing's caring.
And James is on.
Hey, Mr. Dougal.
Mr. Dougal's on.
Hi, James.
Hi, James. Right, drive.
Well, his name, what we call him, he's known as Mackie.
How can you want to be Scotsman?
Wannabe Scotsman, yeah.
There it is. Oh, happy days. Just look at his picture. The donut on his he just make out a donut on his profile picture. James's.
That's when he was in Florida, I think, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
I think so. I think that's when he was at Florida. Hi,
So
Drive.
Hi, Drive. All right, Drive. I still haven't done that yet. I need to start calling people Drive. All right, Drive.
Yeah.
With the accent as well, obviously, because it helps.
Anyone?
Anyone here playing tomorrow? Well, Pimmy's not playing for foreseeable, I think, until he's.
Our course is closed at the moment. Flooded.
I mean, you won't be playing anyway, would you? Because you're full of lurgy.
And
You might do your good.
You know.
at least you'll be out in there.
Fair dues.
I've been working all week, so hasn't
Haven't
stopped.
you?
Yeah. Get no sympathy.
No, what sympathy?
I don't know. It's a big long word in the dictionary. That's all I know.
Where,
So I take it you're not playing tomorrow then, Colston?
No. We said we're going to play Monday, but obviously it depends on, whether it's open or not. Worst case scenario, we can always go to where we play Boxing Day at Woodlands.
Yeah, We're potentially playing it
Yeah,
then, aren't we?
we're looking for somewhere. We've got people coming over tomorrow afternoon, haven't we? So we just
Yeah.
we'll make sure we get up early and go if we're going if we can get on.
What's the weather like?
Tomorrow's weather's not bad, is it?
It's quite
I
right.
thought it was dry. It's been bad, hasn't it? It's been raining, but it's found a couple of courses that drain quite well. So we're just
No, our course is closed tomorrow anyway. But they assessed it tonight.
it's just saying this then.
We could play West End Kent, but we'd have to. Oh, they're on mats. I don't like mats. I hate mats.
Of course, you're off mats, and then you've got to play off mats on the ground as well, don't you, on the fairways?
I don't mind playing on mats, fairway on tee
On
mats.
tees.
They don't bother me at all. I hate playing on fairway mats. We've got to be home for about 2ish tomorrow because my brother's coming for tea, so I need to cook dinner. So,
Just keep aiming for the rough. That's probably the easiest way
yeah,
around golf course like that.
definitely, yeah.
I think most of them went it rough last time.
We're looking at Rother Valley. It's only about half an hour from us, isn't
Yeah,
it?
or Rufford Park, whichever. We know Rufford drains, don't we?
Is yours closed, is it? Or you
Yeah,
just
ours is boggy as anything closed, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we used to close on Boxing Day anyway.
New Year's Day, you mean?
That's what I mean. Yeah, New Year's Day. Wonder if Tanker's on full course on Monday.
Yeah, but the course will probably be open to members though, won't it? It'd be closed. No?
Too wet.
Seth.
I think Filton, if it wasn't closed because of the bad weather, it'd be open. But I think the pro shop probably won't be open and the bar won't be open, but members can go and play.
Yeah, they won't do that for us. It's either all open or all closed.
Yeah.
But I mean, when we played it last time, it were a bit soggy anyway, and we've had like that relentless drizzly rain most of today, so it was wet anyway, so it held it up, and it will close today because of yesterday. So it's going to be closed again tomorrow. Well, they've already said it's closed tomorrow anyway. But Rother Valley's a decent course, not too long. Rufford Park's all right, as well down the sort of more workshop way, but it's just a bit further to travel. So it's
10 minutes.
a bit. We need to get an earlier tea time for that if we can, though. 9:30 is going to be a bit too pushing it.
Well, I don't see why that not.
Oh, Ken's was shut Christmas Day. Sacrilege. I'm going to go and get a drink.
Well, what do you want to ask you?
I don't know what I want.
When you walk through them, what are you going to get?
I'm going to have a look what there is and just look at what I
An
want.
alcoholic drink.
Yes, I'm going to have an alcoholic.
Well, I'll get you one.
But I don't know what I want. I need to have a look.
Okay.
You can talk to people, you know. You don't have to have me here to do you?
Well, I do.
No, you don't. You are an app.
Patch.
Patch is playing.
Patch is playing.
Oh, pity.
Yep. I'm on my medicine.
What's your medicine?
Rockshore cider.
It'll be burn whatever she gets. She can't burn drinks. She's tried. Do you know today we actually had I've had some.
And what?
Today, you know how women are never wrong, right?
When?
I nearly fell out with her today because we were in Costco and there was some port. There were 2 bottles of port next to each other by the same maker but different ones. And she went, "They're all the same." I said, "They're not." And she says, "They are. All them are the same. It's a vintage port." And I went, "Yeah, the vintage going, but that one's a different one." And she was like, "No, it's not." And I pointed out label at top, on the shelf. And I pointed at label on the other side of the other one. And I said, I can't remember what it was called, Val, something or other. And I said, "It says that there, and look on the label there, Coy." And I actually physically pointed the label out to her. And she still said I were wrong. and I said to her, "Look, this is why you know, you'd say black is green, and I'm still always wrong. I said, but you can see there physically, you can see, and even though she could see it with eyes, she still won't believe me. I was still wrong. And then when she finally admitted she were wrong, we use that magical word. It's the menopause. It means you can't read as well.
Brain fade.
Yeah, we use that excuse for anything now. Absolutely anything. But other than that, it's been a nice day. Get an LBV. What's an LBV, Ian? I don't know. We did say they had some Johnny Walker Gold label on special offer. I just thought how much whiskey I'd got in and thought, no, I'm not buying the bottle. Late bottled vintage. Keep an eye out what you're looking for now.
Is that after 6 o'clock or something like that? Or what does it mean by that?
Probably kept in the barrel longer, I'm guessing.
Aye, that's what that is.
What are you looking for?
See what I've got for a cocktail. And not what I want for a cocktail.
Oh, well, never mind. Late bottled it. What are you having there? I should have got some more snowboarding for you, Colin, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I think Robbie's waiting to come in, Colin, but I can't see because of my glasses.
Hello.
Let me have a look. I think Robbie's wanting to come in.
Yeah.
I'll have a go.
That should be good.
Oh, he'd be upside down. He'd be.
Hey, that already knocks the whole internet off.
If Robbie comes in now, which he's going to.
Look at that. Expert.
Yeah. That means I'm going to get my name down as technical director or something like that as well.
Okay.
Here he is, Robbie's on. I think he has no problem with sound either, he'll be straight on. No sound.
Just gonna see that phone get thrown across the room in a minute.
Yeah. We've just got no audio for Robbie. And he said the cat's looking at
Now he has.
Now he has, yeah. He's been defended by cats.
I'm trying to get audio and
You've
video
got it
and
now, Robbie.
everything, but I got this little shit.
A neck warmer. Your beard's
How are you,
alive.
Robbie?
You know, if I didn't have a fat beer belly, she wouldn't have any place to stand. God. Yeah, I see you. All right, I think I got it.
Yeah, you are.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
One rule we have that she doesn't listen, and that's no butt face. Don't stick your butt in my face.
Oh dear. Have you had a good Christmas, Robbie?
Yes. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not too bad.
My
Make up your mind.
I had my driver fitting on the 23rd of December,
Uh-huh.
and my new driver arrived on the 29th of December.
Uh-huh.
So I took to. I think the guy, the factory where they make them or they build them up, they didn't come back to work about 28th either. So I thought that was pretty darn quick.
Yeah.
So the PXG is now in the bag. It's been only hitting on the range. Hopefully we'll be taking it out tomorrow. At the very latest, it'll be Monday when we go out with it. See if it can improve me.
And what was it like on the range?
It was okay. They were still going that way a bit. First initial ones were a bit slicey, but once it settled down, it was more of a fade than a slice. So
Is it adjustable?
it is, but he set it up to how when I got fitted, the dispersion were quite good. So I'm gonna leave it like that. He did say if it gets a bit, if I notice anything, just to get in contact with him, and he'll tell me what to do to adjust it, or we can go back down and he'll have a look at it for me. So
Yeah.
It's good. It looks nice, doesn't it? It's got the shaft. I think is half an inch shorter. He said, didn't it, than the standard?
Yeah.
But when you're on range and you can see where you've hit the ball, there's none out the heel, which they were all coming out the heel on my old driver. So that's definitely working. What have you got?
I made my own cocktail.
What is it?
So it's I've paid homage to Matt and Ali tonight. I've got some muff gin
Right.
with some elderflower and lemon liqueur,
Right.
some raspberry syrup and lemonade.
Right. Okay.
That's very nice, actually.
Top, middle, bottom, man.
Right.
Chef, middle chef, bottom chef.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. That'll probably last me all night as well. You sure out the thing. Need to stir it round.
So remember back in the summertime, I got on a Zoom meeting with you guys, and I was outside and I was mowing my yard.
Yep.
And I was telling you about what I was drinking, and it was that Dragon's milk. It was a 4-pack. It was like $16. Yeah, this is bottle number 3 out of that 4-pack. I've had it that long. It's just some really stout stuff.
So Matt was in Muff last week. Lovely, is it? Still makes me laugh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because it has a scuba diving club there.
Yeah, it does, and I didn't believe anyone until I googled it. And I was like, "Oh my god, you can actually go muff diving,"
Yep.
which is wrong on so many levels. Generally, is wrong on so many levels. Check out my little straw with my umbrella look.
Lovely.
I know. I've got some raspberry syrup at the bottom that's not quite mixed up yet.
So it's what, like 8:45 over there?
It certainly is.
So you all had your supper already?
Well, we're kind of still eating it a little bit. We're on pizza tonight.
Ah.
Just won't grab a slice every time I go in the kitchen.
Yeah, I just got mine in the oven.
What are you having?
Doing a 4-bone standing rib roast. Or prime rib, if you will. Asparagus, your favorite, sauteed mushrooms.
You killed me at asparagus.
And the rib roast is being roasted on top of a pile of carrots, celery, potatoes, and onion.
There's the carrots.
Yep.
So that's a start sorted out. What's the main course for?
What's that?
That's a starter sorted. What's the main course?
Yeah. Another rib roast. So it's 4 bones, so it's in the oven for 500 degrees for 1 hour. And I shut the oven off and leave the door closed for 2 hours. And it should come out to be about 125 to 130 degrees Fahrenheit, which Celsius, I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Medium rare temperature.
Be a lot less.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
medium rare, whatever that is in Celsius.
It's probably about 70 or something.
Yeah.
I think 220 is about 350 in Fahrenheit, I think.
Mm.
Or 200 is about 350, something like that. So I reckon probably about 60 or 70 degrees.
Is Pimmy on the case? He's
Oh,
got
no,
his phone out.
no, somebody at the front door.
There's somebody at the door.
Yeah.
What was that on?
It was on
Drop bags, that was. Drop bags.
That's it.
Oh, shut up, Patch.
Was it the windmill? He lived at Windmill, didn't he?
It was Rod Owen Emu, wasn't it?
Yes.
Famous Bristol Rovers fan, that was.
Worry.
Yeah, Rod Owen, yeah.
He died falling off roof, didn't he? Fix it TV.
Yeah, he fell off a ladder.
Here.
That's really unfortunate.
And I'm convinced he had email with you.
He did. What was that?
Fix it like that.
We need person.
Robbie's thinking, what the actual hell?
How he made it out of that is just unbelievable.
All I can hear on my end is growling.
That's Pat. It's Patch's birthday.
I'll tell Marie to calm down.
Quit throwing my ball across the room. I'm tired of chasing it.
James is just close to sort that bloody dog out, will it?
Oh, James, you leave that Patch alone. He's far too cute. He's allowed to growl and bark. It's his birthday tomorrow.
I'll remind you when it's Sevy's birthday then.
I mean, he does it all the time. He just likes the sound of his own voice, this one. He's a little weirdo, aren't
Patch
you?
might be the same.
Huh?
Patch might be the same.
Might be the same, yeah.
Patch is a dickhead. He just comes running at you with two balls in his mouth. Now he's dropped one, but it's gone under the sofa.
Do you know what I
Like dickhead, like father, like son.
I need to stop calling Sevy a prick. I did it today and he looked at me and I was like, oh God, he's like starting to answer to it now. That's no good. Hey, baby.
So I thought I had a brilliant idea this evening because I'm sitting down here in the living room on my phone. And I thought, hey, I could pull YouTube up on my TV so I can see the chat, right?
Yeah.
But when you're going directly through the TV on YouTube, it doesn't allow you to select chat. It's not even on the screen.
Yes, it does, because we've got it on ours.
Really? Well,
Yeah,
is yours running from your computer?
No, it's
I've
running
I've got, it on,
on YouTube.
I've got it on my TV as well.
Well,
So
you're
what
in the
you-
UK. It might be different over there.
So what you do, is it a smart TV?
But,
Have
it
you-
might
have
be
you-
smarter than me. I don't know. It's not the TV. It's a smart DVD player.
All right, okay, I don't know about that then. Because if you log in through your TV, in fact, it might do it. You know, on the when you're pressing play, and then you've got the bit where it says the title of the video.
Yeah.
Like, it will say Saturday Night Live, New Year's Eve special, or whatever it is. If you can get that to highlight, and if you click on that, and it gives you the option to put the comments on. It does on ours anyway, and we managed to crack it tonight. We've got the comments up.
Okay, so
But they come up long enough for you to read them. So at least we've sorted that technical issue out.
Where the thumbs down is, Robbie? It's the wrong.
well, I gotta wait for your
ad.
ad thing to go through so you can make your penny.
Next to that.
Have you got comments on yours then, Colston?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Let's see if there's any.
well, when I get to
Mine comes up on my TV. You got, it says Saturday Night Live, blah blah blah, and then you go along to the right, and then you got your Golfing Princess logo.
Yeah.
And then thumbs up, thumbs down, and then you got a little box by next to that, and that's the one that's the speech bubble, which gives you the.
on mine, it's not the speech bubble. It's I'll go back. It's their logo, thumbs up, thumbs down, which obviously I always hit the thumbs down, and the one next to it is not the speech. It says save, and then there's settings.
Right.
Is it in the settings? Did you
I
find
can't
it?
remember where I found it. Going
Settings is just the video quality, video caption on and off, which that's unavailable because this is live. Report bullshit, feedback, stats for nerds.
That came up on mine, but I did something else. I can't remember.
So what's the I click yeah, the save is the save to watch later or add to playlist or whatever. So yeah, there's no speech bubble on here.
Ah. It might not be a speech, but it might just be a setting that says live chat. I think ours just says live chat.
Yeah,
somewhere.
there's no live chat setting. Well, like I said, this is going through the DVD player, so I'm not sure
Might be
because
fine.
this was just a extra TV we bought for this room. Wasn't expensive. It was like $75. It's a 40-inch. Just a little cheap extra TV. That's why it's going through the DVD player. But yeah, there's no setting for that on this, which is annoying. And I found it also annoying that, well, I need to get another TV. I need to get a better TV for down here, just because this is where we hang out the most. And I just need to get a smart TV for down here. My good TV is up in another room that's smarter than this one. But the sucky thing, this DVD player, and I'm not sure, like even some TVs, but I think the newer ones, if like, let's say you have Amazon Prime and you have Netflix and Hulu or something, but let's say there's an app that you want that's not part of your TV when you bought it.
Yeah.
Like this DVD player won't allow you to download a new app, like Paramount Plus or Disney Plus or something like that. But hopefully the new TV that I get for down here will allow me to download new apps. Because, I mean, what's the point? Everything's streaming nowadays. If you can't download a new app to your device that you're using, it's pointless.
Yes, absolutely. Just,
but I can't say it's pointless because I paid $75 for this TV.
There's a purpose.
Yes.
Oh, look at him. Look at Patch. Evening, John. How are you doing? Happy New Year from New Orleans. How are you, John? Long time no speak, John. How's the realtor game going? That's what you call him, isn't it? Realtor. It is, isn't it, Robbie? People that sell houses are realtors.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we call them estate agents.
Crooks.
Estate, it's so much more prestigious title, estate agent.
Estate agent. Yeah. Exactly. John's on.
Over there, people who do construction, like they remodel houses, aren't they called decorators?
It's a painter, paint and decorators, yeah.
Yeah, well, let's say like someone came in and totally remodeled your bathroom. What would they be called?
A plumber.
Or a builder.
Even with like the cabinets and like a new shower and stuff, like tile and everything.
But a plumber generally, wouldn't they?
Because that's not a plumber over here. A plumber normally does plumbing.
Yeah, a plumber will probably do all your tiling and everything in your bathroom. But
yeah, and your gas fitting.
Yeah.
I call him Drive. I call him Drive.
Yeah, everyone's dry for you. So John's eating gumbo and watching football. And real estate bid is great. Excellent.
Oh, gumbo. That sounds delicious. It sounds like heartburn and half a day on the toilet tomorrow.
What is gumbo?
It's like a southern Louisiana dish. It's got well, it depends on who makes it, but there's a traditional recipe of slow cook of like southern Louisiana seasoning and sausage, and I don't know, depends on who makes it, like what's in it: sausage, shrimp, crawdads, whatever.
Oh yeah, you've lost me now. Shrimp.
But it's not fishy though. It's actually really good. It's not fishy at all. It's got rice. It just depends on who makes it. But there's traditional recipe. It's really good.
Oh, there you go. That's another place that's on our bucket list to go, I think, New Orleans. It looks amazing up there.
Oh, speaking of trips, check this shit out.
So
I told you about.
What's happening with the Vegas trip? Come on.
I told you about my debacle last weekend about not being able to get the flight back.
Yeah.
So I ended up having to set up my trip from out of Detroit, which is not the direction I want to drive.
Yep.
Which is north. What's north? More snow. Yeah. So that lady, though, that I talked to from Priceline, well, one of three ladies I talked to from Priceline, the Valley girl that was, filing her nails that had better things to do.
Yeah.
She said that sometimes that if there's high traffic on the website, sometimes it doesn't work right. I'm like, well, that's bullshit. And she said, try again later. Of course, I did that several times and it wouldn't pop up. So I got to, I already had it set up for Detroit. And I think it was Wednesday or Thursday this week. I don't remember what day. And I got back on there to Priceline. And I checked the trip again from flying out of Indy so I could have direct flights, both there and back. And the direct flight back, like I said, is on the 20th or the 21st. Both of them are at 6 a.m. It doesn't matter which day.
Yeah.
But to me, I would rather choose the 21st as opposed to the 20th being, 19th, my birthday. Lord knows what's going to happen. Exactly. So I get on there and it allowed me to combine both flights.
Okay.
From Indy, from out of Indianapolis. Okay. So I booked another trip out of Indy and canceled my trip out of Detroit.
Wow.
So I had to book and cancel 2 trips to Vegas, and then finally it popped it up to where it allowed me that flight. And then,
lucky.
So just for shits and giggles, I called Priceline back. And I swear to God, it was not the same girl as the other 3, but it was yet again what I would consider another Valley girl that had better things to do than be at work. And I was trying to explain, it's like, well, you got everything you needed, right? Well, so it's all good. I'm like, yeah, no thanks to you. How much do you get paid? Because it ain't worth it. But anyways, I got the flight I wanted. I'm driving south.
Good.
All right.
And so when do you fly? The 12th, 13th?
13th.
13th to the 21st.
The 13th. It's an evening flight. I should be arriving in Vegas. I think it said I have to look at it it's a little later than I'd rather be. Check-ins at 4 p.m. But my flight leaves at 8:30 something, and I arrive in Vegas at 9:35 or something crap like that because of time difference. It's like a 4.5-hour flight.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow, it's a 10-hour flight for us.
Yeah, well, it's 4.5 hours. Well, well, you're looking at the rotation of the Earth that direction. It's actually a shorter flight on the way back.
Yeah, it's 9 hours on the way back for us.
Yeah, so it's I think it was 4 hours and 30. I remember 4 hours and 5 minutes, and it was 3 hours and something back or whatever.
Oh, that's all right. So
I got my direct flights. I don't need to worry about my golf clubs being in Melbourne or some shit like that.
Exactly. I think we arrived at something like 7 o'clock-ish on the 12th.
Uh-huh.
But and Kev Webster arrives on the day before. On the 10th, he's there. 10th. Ian and Lisa are on the 11th, and we're on the 12th. And our Sam's on the 13th, same day as you as well. Our Sammy's mate Michael. So we'll still be up and about in the hotel probably till fairly late. And obviously we've got Jacko, Shaz, and Paul Nicholson with us as well on our flight there and back. Yeah.
Well, I thought about. I tried different days, like the 12th, and leave on the 12th, come back, the 20th or the 21st, or leave on the 13th, just from different days, just for pricing to see what the difference was. And for me to fly out on the 12th as opposed to the 13th is like another $400.
That's what we did. We messed around with dates before we booked it.
Yeah. Well, what's weird is on the way back, the 20th or the 21st, if I stay an extra night, it's only a difference of like $35.
Insane, isn't it?
But if I leave one day sooner, you got to donate a kidney or something.
Yeah. So John's saying crawdads.
Yeah, crawdads.
What are they?
Like southern. They're like little tiny lobsters.
Oh, okay.
Little ones.
They're like
crayfish.
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 Crayfish. Okay.
Crayfish and crawdads are the same thing.
Oh, okay. There we go. Educated. He said it's a ton of fun down there at New Orleans.
No such thing.
TPC, come to the Zurich Classic TPC course, New Orleans. Be amazing, that wouldn't it? He said, "What, John? What do you mean when you say this? I want to visit and play on March and April good weather months. You mean coming over to the UK March and April? Because good weather, you're not going to get much weather in March and April. Yeah.
We don't get good weather all any month of the year apart from this year.
It seems to sort of get better from about May, doesn't it? Back end of April, May time.
It's probably the longest period of dry weather we've had for
Well, it is.
probably
to be fair.
20 odd years.
It's really funny because, like you say, March can be fantastic, and April, and then you can get to the summer and it'll be awful. It's just
More often than not, though, March and April are a bit iffy.
Well,
think
do
it'd be
you want
alright.
to stop? You want to finish that off?
You what?
Don't worry, Weezer, and then I'll have that one.
Oh,
Go
he's
swapping drinks around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he is wanting to come over here. Yeah, so I think
it depends where you play
it depends where you play. It's
and where you're going.
yeah, you've got to be prepared. If you're going to come over March, April time, you've got to be prepared to play in the soggy thingy. But you end up in Aberdeen. Ooh, Aberdeen! Don't go to Aberdeen in March and April because that is going to be horrible up there.
I don't know. It's
In Scotland, it's
Well,
never nice in Scotland. if I'm
it's
honest.
not.
To be quite honest, all year round it's like that. But I'm looking at going up there playing that 4-ball.
Oh, with
in-
Darren.
Yeah, with Darren. I'm looking at probably beginning of March.
I reckon most of the courses will be all right in Scotland.
Maybe.
It's especially if you're Linksy,
Yeah.
Because we looked at a date and it was end of March, beginning of April, but then it meant that literally I'll come back on the Sunday, I'm home the Monday and Tuesday, and then on the Wednesday I'll drive out to Pleasanton.
May or June probably will be better, John. If I'm honest.
Yeah, May or June would be definitely better.
And
Don't lie, December is going to be the best time to go. December sort of
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
No, no.
May June probably will be better. And you want to start playing in Manchester. I'm guessing he's probably a golf mate, so
Yeah, I think he is a golf mate, yeah.
you probably
You're going to want to play Chorlton.
Chorlton. But I think Chorlton is the best day to play on a Monday because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Monday's,
John-
Monday's a good day.
In fact, John, depending on when you're over, John, if you want to play in Manchester, Jacko's Lads Charity Golf Day is on the 9th of June.
It is, yeah.
If you're in the Manchester area around the beginning of June, 9th of June near Manchester, there's a charity golf day for one of our friends. So that's something to keep in the back of your mind if you're in the area at the time. Come along to that. Be quite a few golf mates there, I think,
Yeah.
isn't there? as well?
Probably, yeah.
And it's not it's only down the road from Chorlton, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I say Charter's probably one of them. It's
at Walmsley. Walmsley.
So Jocko has a golf day in June, and yours is what's the date? When you do
30th of
yours?
July. 30th of July.
Ah. So when I do come over, I might have to do a longer trip.
I mean,
I might have to get a job while I'm there to afford it.
this is I'll buy some chicken. This one for Jacko's lad, for Sam. It's the first year he's doing it, so whether it'll be an annual thing, I don't know.
Yeah.
But he just wants to raise a bit of money for baby loss, doesn't he? Baby loss awareness.
Baby loss charity.
But obviously ours is an annual thing, so it is. This is its third year now.
third year.
Still, I might have to get a job while I'm there anyways. Is there was it traveling pleasure / work visa?
Yeah. In fact, I think Lisa's put something about that. Because Lisa can't make it now to Vegas.
Oh,
Which is a shame, but she has said she's hoping to make the golf day in England. I don't know if she means this year or next year, but I know Chris and Tina. What?
She's literally got 3 hours to make it this year.
I mean, the next one. Don't be a dickhead.
She would genuinely struggle.
Don't be a dickhead. You know, the next
Oh,
one.
sorry.
I mean,
Sorry.
I know Chris and Tina are on about coming over from Melbourne in 2024 for the golf day. You know, obviously not just for the golf day, but they're coming around that time to the golf day as well. But John's having surgery at the end of January,
All right. Okay.
so that's why she can't come over to Vegas this year. This time,
Next year.
which is a shame. But hopefully, if she's planning on coming over for the golf day, that's good.
Well, it's better than that embarking now.
It's good when we have an international meeting. If we just get through Vegas without anybody getting arrested.
Yeah, please. No one get
He's going with you.
No, John, not you.
Not you, John. Lisa's husband, John. Lisa's from North Carolina. So, in fact, we've not spoken to you for ages, John. What's
You
happening
got to
is,
correct Neil. It's not 3 hours. We have 8. She has 8 hours to make a decision.
that's 8 hours exactly.
She's on my time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what's happening, John, is Neil and I, it's our 10th wedding anniversary on Valentine's Day in 6 weeks. And we're coming to Vegas 6 weeks tomorrow to renew our wedding vows because we got married there and we always had to go back. Only now it's turned into not just us going, it's turned into a golfing trip. So Robbie's coming over from Indiana.
Yeah.
And there's meet you, Jackie Smith, Paul, Lisa, Kev, Ian, and there's 10 of us coming from the UK. Lisa's in North Carolina. She was going to try and come across, but her husband John's having surgery, so they can't.
The Bogey Bros might be there on the 19th.
They're going to try and come down on the 19th. Can't guarantee yet.
They're
but-
out of California, right?
Yeah, they're California. I need to message
Cass,
Kathy actually because she's New Mexico.
New Mexico. Yeah, that's not that far.
So and I think her new girlfriend lives that's got something to do with Vegas.
Did David say he wanted to try and make it?
David as well. David from
Spanish
Spanish David. He's going to try and come over.
Utah.
He's in Utah.
Utah is a very pretty state.
John, yes, he is.
Yes, he is doing our vows. He did our vows first time round, so I'm expecting exactly the same second time.
Yeah.
Chaos. Absolute chaos. But it's going to be an absolute hoot. So it'll be streamed live on the internet, so everyone at home can watch it, or anyone in the world can watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm to the point where I don't care how much these golf courses are charging. I'm golfing.
Oh, we're definitely going to be golfing at least once. 100%.
Yeah. My thing is, I'm not taking my golf club all the way over there to golf once.
I think we've got more than once.
I think we're banking on twice, aren't we? I think we're going to try and do Las Vegas National, and
Have you ever had it? Well, you want a spicy pizza?
Yeah.
Why were the last 3 slices with all the spice? I'm crying. My nose.
That way you just did.
Yeah. Yeah, mate, I can feel it.
Has it cleansed your nose though?
Yeah, it's running still.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So I got a timer going off in the kitchen, so I got to get up. And this little lady's going to have to get up too because she's
taking
place on my leg here.
Is that Margot?
No, this is Lucy.
Lucy, okay.
Yeah, Lucy. We need to get her a little buddy to play with since Gru passed away this year.
Where's Margot then? Is Margot the fluffy one, or was Gru the fluffy one?
Margot's probably in my bed, sleeping behind my pillow. Agnes, she just finds a spot. I never know where she's at. The only time you know where she's at is if you walk through the house and she wakes up and hears you, like you need to go to the bathroom or something, and you walk all the way through the house. When you come out of the bathroom, she's sitting right there going, "Where's my treat?" And if you walk through the house 50 times in one day, every time you come out, she'll be sitting there saying, "Where's my treat?"
Fair enough.
Hence the nickname Fatty. That's what we call her.
Leave her alone.
There you go. I'll try to pop on later, but I think it's going to get a little busy in the kitchen here.
If we don't speak to you soon beforehand, have a lovely Happy New Year. Happy New Year, and have a lovely New Year.
Yes, it's always good to see everybody.
Yes, and we'll see you in 6 weeks in person.
Happy New Year,
6
Robin.
weeks. And and whenever the next Zoom meeting is,
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yes, Vegas. I can't wait.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
I need a break. I need a break. Tracy needs a break too, but with her work schedule, she's just not going to be able to make it.
Should have a break away from you. That's almost as good.
Yeah. All right, everybody, take care. Figure out, you might have to kick me out because I'm on my phone and I don't know how to do this.
I'll kick you off then.
All right.
See you
That's
later.
so rude she is, kicking me out of the meeting.
I know. Get out.
Take care. See you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Oh, he's gone. He did it. Sevi, come here now, please. Come on. Sev.
He's got that cheese ball thing.
I know. They're just fighting amongst themselves. Sevi, come here, mate.
Sev, come
Don't
here.
be a tit.
Oh.
Right.
What's up there?
Just catching up on
It's not a lot.
no other comments, that's fine.
Not a lot.
Have you
So
been looking-
11 people. What?
Have you been watching that Golf Makes 442?
I've watched some of it.
I've listened to the podcast.
It's quite good.
I like the Carris Green one. I like the
Yeah.
one with the referee.
Yeah,
I've seen a clip of Viv Anderson.
yeah, I haven't got that far yet.
It was like a short one. I think it was just like a taster for the full.
Yeah.
But I saw. Would it filled out?
All right.
I saw the game of golf.
Of
I
Ken
haven't
Dodd.
seen- Sorry.
Ken Dodd.
Yeah. Yeah. But like I say,
He's been called worse.
it was. Sorry.
I'm sure he's been called worse.
I saw the one where they were playing golf, but I haven't seen the actual interview yet because they're quite long, aren't they?
About 40, 50 minutes.
But
And
that was over an hour. That's about an hour and 5 minutes. That one.
I think I'm going to do what you said, Pimmy. I'll probably listen to podcasts when I'm driving.
That's what I do. Have them from when I'm in the lorry and listening.
Yeah. But no.
He's certainly, his Parkinson's is definitely sort of really taking effect.
I didn't even know that until he said on the podcast.
When we watched,
Have you not seen the video yet of him playing golf?
No.
Well,
when we
he's
watched it, Colin,
he's like that.
when we watched it, I said to Corin, before it mentioned Parkinson's, I said he's got something like Parkinson's when he was playing. I said there's something you could tell where you were walking, and
I thought he had a stroke.
yeah,
That's what I said. I said to Maria, I said, I wonder if he's had a mild stroke. And then when he said, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's, what, 4 years ago, did he say?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was, which I didn't even realise. But yeah, he's, but fair play to him. I bet the doctors say, like, continue playing golf as much as you can. Because when he's got a golf club in his hand, he's perfect, isn't he? He's not shaking, he's not.
There's a guy at our club, Colston, and one of the old guys, right? He has to go around in a buggy. I think he goes once a week, doesn't he, Connie?
Yeah.
And someone like his son or whoever drives him round. They all play together, like, but he's checking that much when he gets out at buggy. You think, how on earth is he going to hit the ball? But then when he gets over at ball, he hits it, doesn't he?
Yeah. So,
but like I say, he's getting out and he's got that little bit of normality in his life. So
Exactly. And it's about keeping that, isn't it? It's when that goes,
yeah,
it's when it all just falls apart.
exactly, yeah. But like I say, he gets that every week, doesn't he?
yeah.
Every week you see him there, and like I say, it's a wonder because sometimes you wonder how he stands up when he's walking towards the ball.
Because there was a documentary, wasn't there, with the bloke. They put like electrodes on his head, and then they said, "Well, try and grab that glass and have a drink of water," and it was just going everywhere. He said, "Right, now I'm going to turn it on."
Yeah.
So pick it up, and his hand's going everywhere, and he turned it on, and all of a sudden his hand's dead calm, and he was just like, just amazing.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it? Crazy.
Yeah. So, but like again with these footballers, the 4 minute clip I saw with Viv Anderson, that there's going to be some stories because it's always about Clough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every Forest player, all they do is talk about Clough. So there'll be a few things on there, I would imagine.
Oh. Is anyone on here making any New Year's resolutions?
Yes, not to make any.
Fair enough. The next week's Christmas is going to be, how long will you keep it for?
Till next year.
You making any, Colston?
No. Don't last, does it?
No.
Is it better to set goals? The resolutions.
What would your goal be then?
I want to get below 30, Colin. That's just, if I can get below that. If I can get to 28, I know I always say every year I want to get to 25, but I want to get to 28. If I can get to that, I'll be happy.
Oh, you'll get to 28, no problem.
And then just enjoy myself, that's all.
So what you want now? 30 what?
31.2. I think it is now, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's come down.
It would have dropped a little more, but there were a bit of a technical error on England Golf last week with handicap secretary.
Yeah.
He closed the wrong hole, the hole that I got a net birdie on. Yeah. I would have. It wouldn't have dropped much more, to be honest. But what I do like when I look on my England Golf at a minute, most of my scores are near top. You know, my counting ones. So whatever the top, that means I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
So what? So in the golfing season, how many have you dropped?
I'll have a look, Colston. I will have a look. I'll check on England Golf now.
You check on your England Golf now.
I hope it's better than I thought.
It's got to be about 6 or 7, hasn't it? Surely.
It's certainly a few.
It's not 7.
Maybe it's 5.
Maybe it's 5. Oh, we learned something before. Oh man, come on, you're putting me.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, this is awful.
Oh, what?
I don't love myself. That's kicked me out, Chloe.
Does it sometimes? Well, I don't know what your membership number is, do I? How am I supposed to know what your membership number is?
Give me that. Yeah.
I can look up mine. Unless mine's kicked me out. Mine kicks me out if it can't get a signal. Sometimes. Turn your thing and try again. Sebby, come on, mate. So when you say start of season, you're talking from 1st of April.
Yeah, say 1st of April till I don't know, before winter. So October, November.
1st of April, you're 35.6.
Yeah. I've dropped 4 shots.
So you're 4 point.
1.2. So you've dropped 4.6 shots. It's still not a bad drop in a year.
That's not. It's good. Good.
All right.
So Robbie's New Year's resolution is to lose a couple of stones so he doesn't have to buy new clothes for Vegas. Better be wearing a suit though.
Shut up, James.
Shoes, he should be off 10. Is he a bit of a bandit then, James?
That's because he's been playing off the ladies' tees.
Forward tees.
All right. Red peas then.
Red tees.
James, tell us about your eagle the other day.
Did you get an eagle?
Oh, he did, yeah.
In fact, I got when I played on Thursday with seniors.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know that one, Colston? No one should get 2 shots on a par 3.
Yeah.
Well,
You've got to be ashamed of yourself.
so it was hole 1 at Kilton Forest. It's a par 3. It's quite a long par 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's about 180 yards. Now, so I played. We're off temporary tees, but it was off the yellows as well, yellows and reds. So off the yellows, it was stroking next 7, and I got 26 shots. So I got 2 shots on it. So I thought last time I played that, it took me 5 wood, and I shanked it, and I didn't go anywhere near the green. So I thought, you know, I'm going to take my driver today. So lined up, took my driver, poker straight, got on the green. I was like, oh, winning. And then I sunk it for 2. 2 net none for 5.
No.
I thought, oh shit, I peaked too soon now. Yeah.
I just waited for the essay to come up on the screen because James would be typing. Oh, I don't really want to talk about it.
But
Yeah,
Yeah, I ended up with 30 points on the day.
It
So it
could
weren't
be
massive.
one of them. It was a frosty morning. I walked out. I'd had a full breakfast, and then
so we was on the hole behind, and we saw him take the shot. But it's like across a valley,
Yeah.
and the green's quite narrow on the other side.
oh, stop it.
There we go.
That's right.
Yeah, and he damaged the hole.
Really?
Yeah, he come in at an angle and just took part of the hole out into the cup. It just literally just went straight into the cup. Well, hit the side, but went straight into the cup.
Wow.
So he was happy, jumping around like a lunatic.
Very well. Good lad, James. Good lad. Exactly, Chris. I don't make the indexes. I was gutted it weren't on camera.
Oh, yeah.
The one time I could have done it, but I had been on camera. It wasn't on camera.
Be back in a sec.
Okay. Oh, it's dinner time. Sevy, don't nudge that, mate. Come up here. Come and say hello to Pimmy. Oh,
there's my boy.
is it Pimmy?
My boy.
There he is.
What have we got planned for Ireland then?
For Ireland, we've got that one. Where is it? We're playing on Friday.
Kirkeston Castle.
We're playing there.
Yeah.
And we'll show you why they're called of course Kirkeston Castle.
Okay. Is there a castle on it? Just a guess.
There might have been years ago, but there's not one now.
Oh, isn't there?
No.
Is there a lot of rocks and rubble and a moat somewhere?
No, not really. It's a cross between the links and the parkland. It's a wee mixture of them.
Is it right on the Is it right on the coast so you can see the sea?
Oh, right in the coast, because the road down the course is on one side and the sea's on the other side of it.
Okay.
So
That'd be nice, then.
Yep.
So that's the only one we've got so far. The other ones have not come back to me this year.
No, they'll probably come back after the new year.
Yeah. So I thought I'll give them sort of like middle of January, and I'll start poking them again.
Them again and see what they say. And they don't come back, sure, give us a shout, and sure we'll brainstorm another couple of names and what have you.
Yeah, we'll get a few. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Chris wishes this 50-foot putt was on the camera.
Yeah, you can never play for shots like that, but when they happen, it's amazing, isn't it?
No. Mind you, to be fair, you caught my birdie on camera, didn't you, please? Oh, that's an up and coming one, isn't it? Sorry.
Asshole. That is an asshole.
The shot you had the other day, Corn, was your tea cozy on?
Yeah.
I told you it was a lucky one.
A lucky tea cozy.
My granny had the same tea cozy.
It's so mean.
It does look a bit like it,
But it keeps my head very nice.
I don't keep your head.
That's why it's a tea cozy. Keeps the tea warm.
Oh dear. Chris, you're not going to make Ireland. You're not going to make it because you need to be driving and it's going to be a chaos. There's only me and Neil going over for that one anyway. Obviously, Pimmy and Wayne are already over there. But you'll need
how far to go.
Exactly. But it's not a massive trip. We're just basically going over there for a week's holiday.
Oh, speak of the devil, look who shall appear.
I know, Betty's here. Hey, Betty. And you're welcome. Welcome, drive. It's going to be too much for you, Chris. So say you're going to have to get transport and stuff to get over there, and it ain't cheap to get there. Luckily, we've got an Airbnb flat for the week, but the ferry is like 300 odd quid, isn't it?
Something like that. Well, I don't know because I
You don't
leave
know,
that all to my PA.
You leave it to your finance manager.
Yeah.
Like Barry Stalls.
Don't move out that one. Your
No,
legs
no,
up.
fine. Wayne's it.
The ferry near enough works out the same price as a flight.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does.
At least with a ferry, you can fire everything into your car and not be charged any extra for it. Unless chance of your bags going missing,
Yeah, exactly.
unless the ship sinks.
Hey, don't say that. Launch up in Titanic, you know. I know it's not a part of the world tour, Chris. It's just a holiday.
No. And Wayne, I've told everyone else, my driver's arrived.
I can't believe how quick it was.
No, that was unbelievable how quick it was. Because we expected it next week, didn't we? Next Friday. When we expected it. But
They seem to be pretty quick getting stuff back out again. I've talked to the one here, and it's normally like the quickest he's had is 3 days. Somebody got that.
Because I went to Woodall Spa to have me fitted, and I got all the details. He pinged it down by text to the pro shop, and he said that they're probably quickest for getting them out. They gave me a lead time of 10 days, didn't they?
Yeah.
But I think that was to cover the Christmas period, weren't it?
Yeah.
So, but I were really.
They're pretty much open back up
yeah.
on the 27th, 28th.
28th.
You got it on the 29th.
Yeah. So
to tell Chris what you've got.
I've got a PXG Gen 5 driver. I'll tell you the numbers on it, but I can't remember it. So
it's a PXG.
It's a PXG, yeah.
Hopefully, we want to get out and give it a go.
He did try to sell me a hybrid as well, Pimmy, while I was there, but I resisted.
Well, you've messaged him saying keep holding my stats because I will come back at some point for
Yeah.
one of them.
Is it 3.1? Oh, I'll have a look.
What you drive it? It's a Gen 5, isn't it?
It's a Gen 5, but there's it does tell you what it is, doesn't it? I'm meeting you now.
Oh, he's got on his Gen 5. Have you got a Gen 5, Wayne?
I think he went Gen 4.
Oh, Wayne's got a Gen 4. You've got Chris's favourite club.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. Sit down there. Sit down, Luna. Luna, sit down.
I'm just looking now.
Luna, you left it alone. Luna, come here now. Come here. No. Luna. Come here. Come on, you can come for cuddles. Leave your brother. 3 wood is a weapon. It's a 0311.
It's 0311 XF.
Oh yeah, I've got an 0311 then.
Oh,
XF.
0311 XF. I did try the Gen 4, but to be honest, the Gen 5 were better for me. But also looking down on Gen 5, it looks.
I
like the look of it better when we're looking over it, and the Gen 5 is a little bit adjustable. So if things change, they can change it for me as well.
Yeah. Baby.
But no, they're a lovely club. It looks nice as well, doesn't it? And like I say, I've only took it on range, but they're coming out at middle, not the heel. So that's good.
Oh,
He's back.
Did you enjoy that?
oh,
Oh, I know what we've just done.
Is that something to eat? Looking at that.
No, that was a sigh of happiness there.
Yeah, he's had a big feed.
No, is he? Well, I think he's just made room for a big feed.
I've made room for maybe food later.
See?
Yeah.
That noise was like a relief.
Wayne, I totally agree with you. I say I went for the fitting, and the guy was really, really, really good. He actually he asked me if I'd been fitted before, and I told him about
Torex.
Torex, and he said, "Oh, did you get fitted by
Oh,
Is it Nick?
Nick.
Nick, I
Nick
said,
Hicks.
yeah. He said, oh, I know Nick, yeah, he's really good, yeah. No. He's only a young lad, but he seemed to know his stuff. Hopefully, anyway.
Oh, we'll see when I get it in the course.
Yeah,
Hopefully
yeah.
tomorrow.
Hopefully. Hopefully. What's he saying?
Shall I see if there's any tea times at Thingy on their direct website?
Rufford.
So you playing with tomorrow?
It'll just be us if we play tomorrow.
We've got we're going to Tankersville on Monday, aren't we? With Kent and Debbie. So that should be good. Be nice to see the guys again.
Yeah. I might to get the beef out of the freezer.
Do you want me to do that now?
Yeah.
Are you getting the beef out of the turkey?
Get the beef out. Beef out.
Okay, okay.
Right,
I'll be back in a
Sunday.
minute.
We can get on at Fate at Rufford Park.
Yeah, do that then, yeah. Up early then.
Leave here about 7:30.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get up, get away, and get back.
Don't forget your arm warmer.
The tea cozy.
What you think of the Zippo, all right?
It's all right, actually. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it. It's certainly keeps the heat.
Yeah.
Really, really nice and warm. Yeah, I like it. I've obviously got to fill Neil's up for him because otherwise he'll
He set fire to itself.
yeah. 100%, yeah. Bless him. But no, I'll keep using Zippo fuel in it if otherwise not quite as good.
Yeah, I bought a cheap fuel, but it didn't. For some reason, it just didn't last as long.
Yeah.
It only lasted sort of probably about 5 hours worth in, and
Alright.
it probably lasted about 3 hours.
What's that, the
Cheaper fuel. But Zippo.
when we used them last week, we came home, and I reckon 4 hours later it was still warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. They're worth the money if you fill them up right in the first place. Don't cop them
Yeah.
up.
But
Yeah.
mine's now the catalyst, so that bit on the top that
Yeah.
you filled up now.
Yeah.
So mine's sort of, it's more difficult to light now. I've had mine for about 3 years, maybe 4 years now, I guess.
Yeah.
So my catalyst is just wearing out. So what I've done, I've bought some cheap catalyst stuff that goes inside,
Right.
which is coming from China. So so it'd be about another 6 or 7 months I expect for it to arrives. But I'm going to try and see if I can fit it myself. If not, I'm just going to have to buy a new catalyst. I think a new catalyst is about 12 quid, I think, at 10, 12 quid.
You can buy them separate, can you? Buy them on their own.
Yeah,
But
the actual metal bit itself with the thing, you can just buy that. But
The thing is, though, if you bought disposable hand warmers over 4 years, it's still cheaper to buy the catalyst, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
thought, because they sell the catalyst online, so it's only small bits that should slot into, basically, when you take it off, there's like a little clip. You take it off, pull it out, and then it's obviously, then you've got the catalyst itself. You take that out and then put a new one in.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether it's an easy thing to do, whether I'm going to damage it, or, well, if I damage it, I'll just have to buy a new catalyst. So it's only about 5 quid for a 10, I think it is, for the catalyst. So can only but try.
she was just growling at herself on the telly.
Oh, she saw herself. It's like him. Patch. It's time to calm down now. Time for bed. Yeah, no. He's gone.
I have to get up fairly early in the morning, so
Yeah.
we're up with these for a little bit before we leave.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll set me on.
So what? So whereabouts you are about playing?
Rufford Park.
Is it
Never,
far away?
Near Newark.
It's about half an hour away.
35 minutes.
But the thing is, it's
It's all
all
built on
sand.
sand.
Well, you'll see Kilton Forest when you see some of the vlogs that she's done, but it's like when we play Crook Hill, you know, like your trousers at the bottom, you're walking and you've got mud halfway up your leg.
Yeah.
We play Kilton Forest and there were nothing. And it's in that same area. It's just built on sand. It's like a course where it's open if everywhere else is closed, Kilton Forest is open because it just like drains away.
Very card.
Is it a decent course then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Rufford Park's supposed to be a nice course, isn't it?
Kilton Forest is all right.
Kilton Forest is all right. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad course, Kilton Forest. It's tricky in the summer because the first sort of 4 or 5 holes, you're all going in one direction and it's all towards the low sun.
The winter is tricky.
And sorry, the winter.
Yeah.
So
you know, like when you can't see.
Yeah. You hit the ball and you're like.
you just
no
kind of
idea.
like guessing where it's gone.
Yeah. But I think in the summer, it's the fairways are quite wide, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I think in the summer you'll get some real good run on it as well. So be nicer in summer, but golf's always nicer in summer anyway, isn't it? So
Yeah.
Check on, make sure it's not gone cheap on there now.
she's just double checking she can't get it cheap somewhere else.
Gotta get the best bargain you can, haven't you?
Yep.
Sometimes though, you better at least the club get all the money. Don't you know?
So cheapest one there's 11 o'clock.
All right, well, we don't want that one, do we? Yeah, okay then.
So is it a quick course? Is it sort of like 3 hours you're done, or?
What at Rufford or at Kilton?
Well, either.
Kilton's about a 4-hour round, isn't
It
it?
was about 3.5, wasn't it, when we played it?
Between 3.5.
It weren't bad. It weren't bad. And we don't know about Rufford, we'll know
I'll let you know
tomorrow. First time we'll have played that one, so.
Oh, you look ready, Pimmy.
Yeah.
Want to rub some Vic on your chest?
Would you?
There's an offer.
Yep.
Put it on the soles of your feet. That's the best place to put it.
Apparently so. And put big socks on.
Yeah.
Why is that then? Is that Kiddham, that?
Is that what?
Kiddham.
What?
Kiddham, where that people just joke Kiddham.
No,
Have you never heard the word Kiddham?
no. I haven't. Speak English, boy.
Is it?
You sure?
Yeah. It is.
You sure? I was going to look for see what the slope rating tomorrow for Rufford Park is then. How many shots do we get?
I'll get about 78, I think.
So even during the winter, do you put it on England Golf as well?
If we can, yeah. I mean, we couldn't. I can't at Kilton Forest when I played there because they're on.
It was shortened course, wasn't it?
Yeah, they like
They're not measured.
at Crook Hill. We've been measured now from the winter mats, so it can be a counting score unless at the minute.
Temporary greens.
Yeah, there's 3 temporary greens at the minute, so they shorten it. If it's shortened more than 100 yards overall, it can't be a counting score.
Because he did a counting score because he'd only do it over the 15 holes.
Yeah, but saying, but because it's messing up, so he's not doing it now. He's taking it off now.
Okay.
I think Halifax West End, that's been measured for winter courses as well. Kilton Forest hasn't. So when we were playing, the tees were pretty much just on the fairway, so I couldn't put them on an England golf score because it's not a measured course. So Kilton Forest, and see if that's got a measured course.
It's just got 2 for me. I didn't say winter or anything on it.
Rufford Park. How many shots do you get?
35.
I got 29. But again, Rufford Park, I've only got the option of red here. But if I go to Halifax or Crook Hill, I get yellows as well,
All right.
which is quite good. So they've actually turned it on so we can play off the yellow tees. Because during the winter, all of our competitions, it's a mixed competition, so and they're all off yellows. So at least it's accounting one for me as well. Oh, that's 29 shots. Excellent. So we'll ask the guys tomorrow, the pro in the shop tomorrow before we go out. One, if it's on the full course, and two, if it can count towards your England golf, because nobody will tell you, won't they? You're not listening to me.
So I want listening.
There you go. What did I say?
You're going to ask him if it's a measured course.
And then what I said? What did I say after that? You weren't listening, no. I said because they normally tell you. Unbelievable. What are you looking at?
Just
Where to apply Vic to your bottom of your feet.
Yeah, what? Yes. Are you googling it?
I might.
Does putting Vicks on your feet work? Is it just for a cold that works for them?
Apparently so. Never done it. Gail's done it.
Why do you put Vicks on your feet? What did it say? Using Vicks on your feet or other areas of your body has a cooling effect. It's mainly because of the comfort, menthol, cooling sensation of vapor that may be pleasing and temporarily help you feel better. It doesn't actually reduce body temperature or fevers, which I didn't think it would, because Vicks doesn't anyway.
No. Clears your head.
You're the menopause.
Got no chance, mate. Not a chance. Hello, baby. Oh, thank you.
Luna.
And who's that?
Luna.
Bev, don't growl. She's looking at herself on telly.
Stop
Luna.
smelling as well, Colston.
Sorry?
It says carrying out the recommended action at night. Proposed may help eliminate fungi from the feet, perhaps to prevent the feet having odour.
So if you've got stinky feet, put Vicks on them.
Right, Dubs, for putting Vicks on your feet. You stinky feet.
Has he got stinky feet, Toby?
Yeah.
Ah, it's you tit. Every now and again, she's doing a little growl under her breath.
Luna.
There's your girlfriend.
Every time you shout Luna, he answers.
Sevy.
Hey, Toby. She's going to go bonkers in a minute because she's looking at the TV now.
Here, what I don't find me stuff, dog.
Is he not very bright?
No, because if you say, "Oh, look who's here," and he'll go over to the door.
Patch. That's Luna. That's Toby.
Luna.
Go.
He stinks as well. A minute ago, 2 weeks ago, she stinks already.
Yeah, it's the same band as you.
Yeah, it's the same band as me, yeah. Exactly the same.
Oh, aren't they cute, them two?
Yeah.
I'm talking about you two, right? Said Fred there.
Oh,
True though. Yeah, have a happy New Year, Chris. Chris is going because his Wi-Fi keeps dropping out. So happy New Year. We'll catch up next year at some point. That'll be next year in a few hours, in two and a quarter hours. Blimey. Riley.
Like
What's
that.
that? What's the ball?
Oh,
Are they the ones? Are they from Asda, them balls? The Webbox balls.
what?
That orange ball.
Oh, I have no idea. Molly,
Head.
Molly,
Yeah, okay.
no, can you grab that ball? That patch just had. And look at what it says on it.
And these have got a blue one and a green one. I'm sure that it looks exactly the same, got little paw prints on it.
I have no idea. They buy them all these toys and they just get wrecked. It just destroys them. But that one is lasted. It's weird because it's
probably
quite
favourite.
thin. It's quite thin. Yeah, it's got paw prints on it. Oh God,
I don't know
patch.
what's that.
Oh God. What does that say on it?
Dog lovers.
What did you say it was called?
Webbox.
I know it is, I know it is.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, Webbox.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's it. Go on, go away.
Got them in blue and green.
Well, he's got that one. I think that's it.
But they are heading out the way because they squeak, and he does it on purpose. Nobody knows it annoys him.
He ain't got a squeak in that one. He's destroyed that.
Does he?
So it's just the air. That's it. Yes, all right. Here we go.
Here we go.
There
Playtime.
we go. Right, no, it's not that time of night. No, it's time for bed.
It really is.
Can you let him out, please? Because he's just broke wind and he's
Patch is just shit.
Oh man,
Oh God.
jumped.
Yeah.
Well, that's better than shit.
Which one's that?
That's that. Don't you like it?
Not struck on
He
that.
literally done it and he spun round and legged it towards the back door. So imagine he wants to go out.
It's like cheap.
Molly, Molly,
It's muted.
you've let him out, have you? All right.
So, what are our plans for Dolphin next year? And where have we got planned? We know we've got Vegas and Ireland.
We've got Vegas and Ireland.
We're going down to the southwest and Wales.
Yep, we've got Monmouthshire in September.
This is Chinese.
I've potentially got the Vale of Glamorgan in September.
Mhm.
We'll try and get around in with Helen and Paul go down that way.
Yes.
And is it Mark? Is he play Minchinhampton?
Minchinhampton, yeah. Mark Webb, is it?
Yeah. So we'll try and meet up with him and get around the golf, and then we're going to play with Pirate.
Yes.
Like Mum wants to
yeah.
do that week something as well.
I'll hopefully get down with Colston as well. He might let us on filtered again.
Just right there.
Yeah, if I join, yeah.
Oh,
It's
good.
better. I probably will because of Molly. Look.
Yeah.
Like at the very bottom.
What does it say? Made in China.
Yeah.
There you go. Made in China.
What is remember? How much is it to make Julia's a member at Filter?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well,
No, if I'm a member, she doesn't pay nothing.
Well, that's good value, isn't it? Yeah.
So, but yeah, so and it's the same. I think it's pretty much the same with all the courses around there. I think they're all pretty much the same.
Well, that's not bad, is it? That.
Mhm.
But if you took a pay and play, you'd spend a fair bit, wouldn't you? On
Yeah. But the thing is, where Filton is, there's you get pedestrian walkways going across.
Yeah.
So I could always walk out there on a night time and take his
Yeah.
bag and take Wallace back.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, they're on about fencing it all off now. That's what they're saying they're going to do. So we'll see.
Yeah. Comes down to cost, doesn't it?
Well, they're doing all the landfill at the moment, so
Well,
But,
Yes.
but it sounds of it, they've been ripped off with that as well. But there we go.
Yeah, so that week in September we're down that way.
Yeah.
And then we've got
Are we going to Scotland?
we were gonna, but I don't think we're gonna be able to
Mhm.
visit it this year. We're just gonna do Ireland and Wales this year.
I will having a trip up to the Cumbria area.
Silloth.
Yeah, we might do a few like long weekends.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, yeah.
If we do a long weekend, we'll probably do it up in Silloth. We were on about doing one down Brighton area, weren't we?
Yeah, we're going to see
Kev Sorrell.
Kev Sorrell, weren't we?
Yeah.
And we'll have to we'll have to try and get and see Mr. Webster in his neck of woods as well.
Yeah, try and do a few long weekends.
Yeah, a few
I
weekends.
mean, whether we can do something and meet up with Mr. Ray
Yeah.
somewhere.
The thing is with Webbo, he's not a member of a club, is he?
No, we just.
So I suppose Ian, you could go to Ian's course, I guess.
Yeah, we could.
We'll have to try and make something.
Yeah.
And then obviously we'll probably play with Graham and that at some point.
Yeah.
Another invite down to the well, for you down to the Midlands.
Yeah, Forest.
Forest.
Just so you could have that pudding.
Huh?
Just so you could have that pudding.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We definitely want that pudding, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, it sounded nice. I didn't stay around long enough for that to come out. So
It looked quite nice, didn't it? To be fair,
it looked the best pudding.
it did look the best.
It
Ours
looked the
looked
best
like
pudding.
slop, didn't it? Ours was flipping horrible.
That's very good.
Yeah. Hey, Toby. Toby. Oh, face.
They're on the screen.
Toby.
There, here.
Right. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. She'd be going batshit now. She would.
Yeah, she would. She would. Where is she? She's asleep.
Down there. Just late down there.
Oh, that's it.
I think she was looking at him chewing that thing and she's just gone to sleep now. She's had enough.
Yes.
Bless her.
Uh-huh.
So you're about having goals for next year. Is that your only goal next year?
I want to get down to, and I want to do it before the our club comps.
Okay.
If I get down to 28 in time for club comps, so I'm not losing shots when I should be having them, I'll be happy. But I set it under the 25. I don't think I'm far off that actually. But I think last Saturday when we played, barring 2 holes, I played reasonably well. I'm losing less and less golf balls as we played. I think them golf balls can't give me could last all year now. Whereas before it would have been 3 months, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's why when I played thing the other day, I started and finished with the same ball.
I think Kilton the other week, Corinne,
Kilton.
if it hadn't been for the sun, would have found all of them.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest sensation ever, is when your first round that you do and you still got the same ball.
Yeah. And you get halfway around, you almost think, oh, I've still got the same ball. You're like, get that thought out of your head now, because you know damn well as soon as you think it's gone.
Yeah.
Jeff did that when we went down to August Day the other year. He went, I've had this ball for 3 rounds, teed off, lost it.
You've got ears.
Yeah, it was
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
You're not going to August Day this year or next year?
I don't think so.
Nope. Our days of going to Oggy are over, I think.
It's a decent day, isn't it? But it's a long way.
Yeah, it is a long way. Yeah, I'm not bothering.
Yeah, it's a long drive. Well, it's a long drive from me from here. To be fair,
But On a positive note, if we have a good August day, we always meet up with Colston, so it's
Yeah. So we can try and get around the golf for that week down the way. Stuart.
Stuart Carter Smith.
Mm.
My God, I bet.
He plays it Celtic, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been saying for a couple of years about getting together, and even when he grew up this way, he played Wooding Park a few months ago. I was like, oh, and we were in Dubai. I said, oh, for God's sake, one time you're up our neck at Woods, and we're away. I said, I'd love to. It's a nice course. He says, oh, yeah, I definitely want to try and get around in with you guys. So he still wants to get around the golfing with us. It's just a case of when.
But isn't he around? He lives around Monmouth area, doesn't he?
I don't know where.
I think he is. Yeah,
It's somewhere Hereford or something like that.
Yeah, he lives in Hereford. I'm sure he does. Yeah.
Yeah, so about like 10, 15 mile away from Monmouth.
Well, I was like, oh. Mm. Mm.
You can do your best going, can't you?
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Give him plenty of notice. I'm sure he will.
He's a nice guy, Stuart, as well.
Yeah.
And Paddy, they're both nice. Seem to be nice people.
Yeah.
As well.
I was speaking to him. Funny enough, I was speaking to him just before Christmas because he was at a driving range, I think, up at Celtic Manor, and he said, "Look at these idiots going out in this weather." And I said, "Well, I'd go out in that weather. It wouldn't bother me." And he said, "Oh, it's too cold." I said, "Oh, what you want to get is some decent hand warmers. You want to get a Zippo hand warmer." And he went, "Oh, they're any good?" I said, "What you want to do?" Because he does reviews as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So I said, "You want to do a review on it?" So I said, "Well, that's a good idea. I might do one in the new year." So he'll be doing a review on them as well.
Yeah. He is lovely, isn't he?
Never seen Pimmy looking so good. What? Is that because Total Visit Way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless him. Yeah, it's his birthday on the 1st of September, isn't it, Stuart's?
Yeah.
He'll not do anything then. What
Is
are you
it?
thinking?
Oh, yeah. No, I would think.
You're thinking about anniversary, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, he might be at Augie's Day, might he? Anyway, that period. He might.
Is he doing it this year?
Yeah, he's doing one. So whether that's gone now, I don't know.
I think it's probably gone now. He's changed his channel into Oggie's World. He's doing it also.
No, he's still doing golfing one.
No, but he's doing a lot of other stuff.
He's
as well.
doing cooking and stuff like that too.
Yeah. And travel.
Is he doing travel?
Yeah.
It's all about Cornwall, isn't it?
Yeah. Oggie's World is like travel, cooking, and bits of crap, I think.
Yeah.
But his local course used to be Filton.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
In the day, yeah.
He used to live just around the corner from Filton Golf Club.
Oh, no way. But in his former profession?
His former profession, yeah.
The blue one?
Yeah. No, thanks.
Wonder did he drive a taxi?
I'm not even going there.
With the zoo on the roundabout.
Apparently, he was the other side of the camera.
Oh,
Although I've never actually asked him, so I don't know.
Yeah, but we used to do a lot of work for a woman called Kathy Barry, and she's a famous porn star, Bristolian porn star.
Really?
And we used to do we used to deliver them lights and generators and stuff like that. So we used to do a lot of filming in this. It's just like a barn, basically barn conversion. And yeah, some of the things you see going in and out of there, it's just like, really?
Especially if you need a generator.
But her husband is the cameraman. Well, everything else is going on.
okay.
And they live in just outside Hannam. They live, It's just out on the outskirts of Bristol, and they live in a place called Cock Road.
So Wayne's put on. He learned
Wow.
good skills as a photographer in that, and he's hung like a scene.
Sean
Sean Delia. What, Crystal?
Unbelievable. Oh dear me. Bless the little cunt.
How have we got onto that subject?
From Oggy.
August Day, yeah.
It's amazing how little subjects can lead on to.
Yes, yeah, it is. How many people have we got watching now?
I don't know actually.
Have you checked?
I shall check now.
A couple of lurkers, expect.
8.
8.
Wayne's chalking. It's there's 7 now. So there's 8. So there's well, in fact, you'll be 1. You've got it on as well, aren't you, Colson?
You've got it on.
I've got 2, so I'll have the TV on and there. Actually, it'd still be 1 minute because it'll be
There'll be
logged
one.
into
Same login.
Yeah.
There's just 3 in Wayne.
There's 3 lurkers.
that'll be the Dougal clan.
Drive.
They'll driving his family up there in the old Patchway. Wait for the response. Dodgy Patchway.
Is it dodgy Patchway, is it?
Or rough as you like up Patchway, yeah. Where James lives.
You want to go out at night, like, you know.
Oh, definitely not.
It's
It's Oggy. Oggy's not lurking, trust me.
No.
Come on,
We can't get Wi-Fi down there.
Have they got electric yet? Well, he's not biting. He's either not biting or he's not lurking anymore. He's resisting typing, isn't he? Like this.
Surprised you haven't.
Must not respond. Must not respond. You know, or he's going to get a text message with it. Oh, you twat.
Oh no, I just got to have a look actually, see if he's put anything on here.
He's editing. He probably is editing, Wayne. I wouldn't like to say what he's editing, though.
Is that how he met his missus?
Over you go.
I hope not.
I don't know.
I don't know, actually.
She's not a Cornwall. She's not a Cornwall girl, is she?
I think she's got an accent down that way, yeah.
Oh, you all start saying Costin, I'm sorry. I'm joking. There is a subtle difference.
I don't unfollow him for that, Colston.
Well, he's got a Bristolian accent, hasn't he? He's proper Bristolian.
Yeah.
I seem to think he's told me, but I probably weren't listening. Toby, do you mind moving? Because when I look up, all I can see is you.
He's like flexing it as well, isn't
He is.
There were like 2 nuts on the end of the chain.
he? He's there just talking about Oggy and went, let's have a look at this.
Oh dear. Too ill to perform as usual. Who's too ill to perform?
No.
We're back up to 8 now, so we've got 4 lurkers. Oh, back up to 10. Come on. We've got 10 people now. That means
You've
we've
got
got
10 people lurking.
6 people lurking.
Oh, that's definitely the Dougal clan. That is.
From that dodgy area.
The Patchway Massive.
Patchway dodgy clan. Oh, don't talk about him either, Wayne.
We're sponsored now.
Well, I won't go that far. Does that mean I'm sponsored then?
Well, technically, Colin, you're sponsored by me.
What? You wrote that out?
Well, when you lost your GoPro, I bought you another one.
What about that?
Technically, I'm your sponsor.
Well, I'm your bloody PA.
No,
Call it wages.
I'm your sponsor.
Call it wages.
In fact, I want mentioning now on your on your description, sponsored by Neil.
Sponsored by Knobhead.
No, Neil. Sponsored by Neil. You know.
No.
I'm also your technical director because I let Robbie in.
Wow. Could you press it?
Yeah.
Wow. Whole new level.
Oh,
No, you're not. You. Oh, what was I saying now?
go ahead.
Lost my train of thought now.
Have you dyed your hair, by the way? Is it so you got
There we go.
and just say
No, I've got two.
all the stupid things because you're blonde.
I've
now.
got two.
The Pathway Massive's in.
Hey, you're still there.
The Pathway Massive.
Still there, my man. Bless them. What were we saying about? What was
I explained earlier about
sponsorship, yeah. Does that mean I'm sponsored by Shottlescope?
yeah, and me.
No. No.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so.
Well, actually, I think I am. I do sponsor you, come. Because you know your latest vlogs from Kilton Forest.
Yeah.
Who paid for rounds of golf?
It's our money.
No, it came from my bank card going, so it were me.
It's our money.
So it were mine. So I am. Do you know I'm your biggest sponsor, really?
I thought you were going to say you're the biggest fan then.
No, but no.
No. This is silly.
I explained earlier about your menopause. I could never be right. And even though I pointed that word out on that bottle,
No, you're not
I was still wrong with it.
Yeah.
Even though you could read it.
100%.
Yeah.
It looks exactly the same apart from one word.
Apart from that word, then it said on it.
It's exactly the same.
What did it say above that? Began with a V, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're still not right.
I think I were. I think I were. Well, you know.
I don't think so.
I'm sure.
I've got 2 reasons now. I'm blonde and I'm menopausal.
Exactly, yeah.
Suck it up, buttercup.
Yeah. I still am your sponsor.
You're not the sponsor.
What young man? You can see that's Sevy. No, it's not. It's
Biggest
Dina.
backer, you should call it then, Neil.
Sorry?
You're the biggest backer for her channel.
Yeah. Do you know what?
Biggest backer counts more.
On her golf attire, she should have my name.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Stop giving him ideas.
Yeah, on your arms and what have you, like it, like my logo.
Hashtag Paul Neil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Panasonic, per Neil, DHL, UPS.
What's going to happen, Sunshine?
I think that's what we should have. That definitely.
No.
Yeah.
No. So we need to keep a look out for next year.
What?
We have Trilby Tour.
Oh yeah, you want to do that? That's another thing. That'll be another weekend away, or two.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fancy doing Trilby Tour next year.
The what? Trilby.
Trilby Tour, yeah.
Is that individually or is that a four ball?
Individual.
Individual.
But
They're about 100 quid per
Correct.
entry.
It's 230 quid an entry.
Yeah.
You probably want a sponsor to pay for that.
I do. I'll be putting out some sponsorship to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder who's going to sponsor you.
Somebody else sponsor me, not you. Somebody else. But it's this year was the first year that females were allowed to do it as well.
What about your track next year at the mountain? You going to do that?
I'll be putting an application in. Yes. So I will say.
Be a bit different, wouldn't it?
I'm not guaranteed to get onto it, but you never know. You don't actually don't get, do you?
So what did they do last year? Obviously, you had the desert this year. What did they do last year?
I think last year they didn't do it because of COVID, or last 2 years they didn't do it because of COVID, but they've been to what's that place? That one was it somewhere India?
Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro. They've done Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
They did Scotland as well. So they always do one over here and one abroad. There's people that don't want to go abroad that do it over here. They've done one down near Somerset, Cornwall way, I think. And I can't remember what other one were abroad. Maybe they've done 3 now.
Have they done it? Have they done any up sort of like up towards the Arctic Circle or anything like that?
Not yet, I don't think.
That'd be handy with hot flushes,
That would
wouldn't
be
it?
amazing, that would
You probably, mind you probably won't be able to go. With hot flushes, it count on the global warming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be living on a seaside.
Melt all the snow, won't I? No, they've not done one yet up there, but that's another possibility. I don't think
Trouble is that it's probably the health and safety side of it for that will be massive.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. Because so you always go out with Charity Challenge. That's the company that organise all the treks. But you can go to Charity Challenge and just go and do a trek and self-fund it. Like one of the girls, Aoife, that lives not far from here. She's doing the Iceland one next year, but she's self-funding it because she decided that she didn't find it easy, but she wanted to sort of give herself another challenge to do.
Yeah.
So she's signed up to do that one for herself next year, and
I've just signed you up for the email and this shall be told.
Oh, that's fine. So I've done it as well.
Is it 2 emails?
Yeah, she's doing it she's raising money for MND as well, but for the actual tour, but for the actual trek, she's paying for itself, and it's about just over $2,000, I think.
Is that?
Oh, Jesus Christ! That's like 5 days for 6 days. 6 days. 7 days.
I don't think I could handle 6 days in the cold.
Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it?
I think that with the heat, it's hard.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I can manage. You manage to get yourself cooled down a lot easier than you can warming up, I reckon.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely. But I don't know what time of year it is that they're doing it next year either, because the details have not been released yet. It'll be in a couple of weeks, I would imagine.
What's the most positive thing that's come out of the trek so far for you?
For me?
Yeah.
Is this a trick question?
No.
The most positive thing that's come out of the trek is, I think what I learned about myself is that I'm sure everyone on here knows that I'm
weird.
That I'm always like, I've always got my positive pants on because that's just who I am. I'm a very positive person, but I don't like to show if something's not right. I don't like to show, not this is kind of weakness, but I just don't like to show it. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't want to impact other people. But I think I learned that it's okay that I don't have to be Superwoman all the time. I can take my cape off, and it's okay to have a little meltdown and ask for help and stuff.
Wrong.
What do you mean wrong?
The most positive thing that happened because your trip to Sahara coins, I found Edlow fish bits.
Oh, God's sake.
A new chip shop.
I'm being on deep and meaningful here.
A new chip shop that since you went away and I found it.
Well, no, you didn't find it. You were told about it next door.
I was told about it, but I found it and I've introduced you to it. And how good is that chip shop?
It is pretty good to be fair.
Yeah. So that's the most.
So that as well.
That's the most positive thing that came out of it. Would you like a drink or a coffee or something?
Yes, can I have a coffee, please? So yeah. So it's got. So I've had 2 positives then out of the trip.
Yeah, but you've made a lot of new friends, and you've got a pole dancer as a friend and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Hashtag winning.
Hey, maybe she could come to our golf day. We're looking for some entertainment.
Put on a show for you.
We're looking for entertainment, weren't we?
Could you imagine? Poor Tess. There's definitely a lot of positives I took out of it. Massive amount of positives I took out of it. It's probably difficult to sort of like list every single one. You know what I mean? 'Cause every couple of days or weeks, so you can sort of think, oh, remember that, remember that. Like when I was doing the editing of the videos, it was jogging my memory of things that I forgot. You know, like conversations that I'd had or things that happened. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. And that was quite nice. And I think the videos are quite nice to do as well, because I can look back on them as well. You know, as memories fade in general, I can always look back on them and say, oh shit, yeah, that happened. It's a nice little reminder long term as well.
It was quite emotional though, wasn't it? You know what I mean? It's even for I was watching it and it was getting emotional for me. It's like,
Yeah,
it was good.
That day 3, the second long day where I had a meltdown.
Yeah.
Literally, as soon as the camera started, I was off.
But it must shut up. It must have been difficult for Neil because he couldn't comfort you. He couldn't. Do you know what I mean? Although he watched it, obviously, when you produced it, you know, you aired it, but obviously, seeing you in that situation, he wasn't able to.
I don't really think it bothered him, to be fair. Well, he didn't say it did. Did he bother you?
What?
You know that the vlog where I had a meltdown in the desert.
And lie down.
No. What actually bothered me more, Colston, I'll be totally honest. The only thing that got me with her trek was she told me she weren't going to contact me. So no, I don't mean that in a nasty way. She weren't going to contact me.
I don't think I'd have a signal.
Because she didn't think she'd get a signal. But someone on her trek had a company phone. We're not going to mention names. And Corinne rang me and I missed the call. I rang it back. They didn't answer, but then the phone number rang and it was like, hello? And she was like, hello? I was like, who's this? I've got a missed call from you. Because I didn't recognise the number.
Luna.
It's you, Luna. And it was like, I was totally all right, not seeing her, not hearing from her. But then when I heard from her, I think was it the Wednesday or the Thursday? The Wednesday. I was it threw me a little bit.
Yeah.
I was coping fine, but it did upset me a little bit to hear from her.
Yeah.
It didn't upset me to hear from her, but I got emotional, should we say?
Yeah.
Because I had heard from her. I would much rather not heard from her at that time because I was at work and I was like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was difficult, but again, another year to be proud of Corinne, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, fair play. You know what I mean? It's
no, but like I say, that was the only thing that hit me. I was managing fine until she rang me up.
What I was saying.
And you realise she had your credit card.
No, that was at home. That was at home.
They don't know where to spend anything.
Yeah.
And what I was saying, that video, you know, I had the meltdown.
No, that didn't bother me really. To be
You're
honest,
saying, did it bother you that you weren't? I know it's hindsight, but you weren't there to comfort me or anything. No, totally didn't bother me.
No, because there was nothing I could do at that time. I don't know. Like say, we have been not upset but emotional. It were more the.
It probably would have been a bit more different if you were able to contact each other during the course of that week.
Yeah.
And listening to Corinne get more and more upset and all that during the course of the week must have been would make it more difficult in the sense, Patch, that's me. Right. So make it more and more difficult for yourself. Like obviously knowing that you can't just put your arm around there and say, look, everything's all right, everything can be fine.
Yeah.
But I think like every one of us really, it was just when she were doing it, we were all so proud of her really, weren't we?
Yeah.
What she were doing. And like I say, it's more touching that everybody else felt that way as well, you know. It weren't just me. I mean, I was proud of her, but we have a thing at work called Positive Thursday or whatever. You've got to say something positive about things. And I said, well, Corinne's in Sahara now, she's doing this. No, in fact, I started it like my wife's left me because I think you went on Thursday, didn't you? Yeah. She left on Thursday and I said, right, well, have you got anything positive that my wife's left me? And they were all like, oh. I said, but she's gone to Sahara. She's going to do this trek. So like, I'm really proud of her. And everyone were like, really, oh, that's brilliant news. Well done and what have you. And I didn't. Inside, I was emotional because like I said, I'm just so proud of everything she's done. It's just, that's all. It's just, yeah. She's quite nice. She's quite good, isn't she? Really.
By the way,
She is.
I think
She's just an inspiration for anybody out there that's, when times are hard, when things are happening
This
in
is
their personal
nuts.
lives and stuff like that, for just to carry on as you've been carrying on. Like,
Because you can relate to things, can't you? It's like I say, I had a little bit of a thought this morning because on our timeline this morning, where we were in Las Vegas 3 years ago, and that's just before COVID. So we're talking now
3 years ago.
3 years. So come next year, that's when this stupid woman had an idea of, do you know what? I'm going to have a coffee morning.
Yeah, it'd be three years in April.
And a guy in Northern Ireland sat in his truck, decided to watch coffee mornings, and a guy in Bristol in his truck decided he was going to watch a coffee morning, and a bloke from Halifax and a bloke from down, we knew Kev anyway, didn't we? But all these people decided, Lisa, Robbie, all decided they were going to join this coffee morning. And we're here 3 years later, or nearly 3 years later. I've met you guys that many times. I've met Ian, Ray, Darren, all these people, G-Mac, Lee. I think we knew them before, really, didn't we? But
we'd met
him. But all this shit that went on, because this stupid woman decided, and he's on now. And a guy in Doncaster said, do it on YouTube, not Twitter. Working. Paul Nichols, it's all that. Let's get involved in stuff.
Brings everyone together, doesn't it?
We won't be sat here on New Year's Eve. We'll be out enjoying ourselves at
parties
and what.
Which you're.
But do you know what I mean? We've all got together through this.
Yeah.
Woman just having an idea of, I'm going to do this.
Oh, no.
And the people that were met, if I've not met her, but I've not met her Baden yet, but it's certainly not through your channels. Anyone bad I've met, it's been through other means, really, hasn't it? But it's quite surreal.
It's surreal, the fact that we plan holidays around these people as well. You know what I mean? Like we're planning to see you guys now. Every time we sort of plan to come somewhere south, we're like, oh, can we nip over and see Colston and get around and golf? Do you know what I mean? It's
Colston. It's a mixture of Gloucester Services and Colston, isn't it? It's
No, but you know what I mean, though?
To be fair, you preferred Colston to breakfast.
I preferred Colston to the breakfast.
No, Gloucester Services is quite nice.
The last time I went impressed last time I went, to be honest.
But again, like I said, Paul Nicholson.
Yeah.
We see him every now and again, don't we?
But I see him, but I text him.
It's like the people we've met through this. Well, I'm looking for the word through bad things, really, haven't we?
Yeah.
And
this is what I'm saying.
Even the shit that Corin's gone through, the support that we've got from people.
Well, this is what I was going to say. I said something
amazing.
the other day. This is what I said something the other day.
Oh, I'm going out while you all start fucking crying.
Oh, no.
He's going to have a cry.
He's going to have a cry himself. That's what he's going for.
In the kitchen, give it that.
I haven't done that.
And this is what I said something the other day. There's, in a sick, twisted way, I'm glad that I had the cancer, because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have done a lot of the things that I've done in the last 2 years. or 2.5 years, I wouldn't have met the people that I've met in the last 2.5 years. I wouldn't have formed the friendships and the bonds that we've done in the last 2.5 years. Do you know what I mean? It certainly wouldn't have been a golf day. And you know, it's just like you said, something shit. Positive bits you can get from it far outweighs it. Do you know what I mean? So I am glad that I went through all that shit. Yeah, the bullet in Bangkok.
Yeah, but again,
going away with.
Would we ever have gone to Dubai if we didn't have that stupid man from Bangkok? I've never seen flights as cheap, Corinne.
Twats.
And then we ended up in Dubai playing probably three at best golf. Well, the three best golf courses we've played,
Yeah.
I would say.
But
Not 100% in best condition, but
again, I don't think we'd have formed the friendships that we have had I have not gone through all that shit. Because I think that's what helped to kind of glue everyone together.
Again,
because the only way I found out was that I was watching, I think it was Golf Mates, and I was watching you because you all met up with them, didn't you? And you had a round with them at Charlton.
He's going around England.
Charlton
Yeah,
did.
was it Charlton? Was it Charlton?
I played with him at Ross.
No, you
Waterfront,
played at Charlton, and he plugged you at Charlton. To be honest, didn't he?
Yeah, because they were saying about go and see the golfing princess, blah blah blah, yeah, and that was that. So I sort of subscribed to your channel as one of your little subscribers, and then yeah, and then obviously a couple of months later, he mentioned that you had got breast cancer, and I was like, wow. And then sort of went back onto your channel and started watching your stuff again. And then I come across the coffee morning, and I was just sat in the kitchen because I was on furlough, and I was sat in the kitchen one day, and I thought, I don't know whether to type anything. I was like embarrassed, like, shall I type anything?
Yeah. Oh.
Boss said he called you princess at Waterfront.
He did, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at you now, Colson.
I know.
Sorry.
It's right what Paul said, everything's a gift, and it really is. And
Yeah.
it's amazing what you can.
It's amazing the good that comes out of bad.
Yeah. That's the main thing, isn't it? It's, you know, it is. Well, it's been good, hasn't it?
It's actually Paul's put there as well. He's just come through. The Happy Me shit show, start of lockdown, but then I picked them up, ran with it with everything else. Yeah. No, I'm definitely very thankful for everything that we've for the people in our lives.
Yeah.
Everything that we've kind of been through with everybody.
Well, it's really weird because, you know, like when I'm at work and I'm talking about golf and what have you, and when I talk now at work, I'll be, we're going down to Bristol play golf with your mates. You know, like a friend. I've got a friend in Bristol. I've got friends in Northern Ireland. I've got friends in Scotland. But I don't look at you all as friends. It's not.
Well, I look at you as family.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? It's like
subscribers.
You're not just fans anymore. You've gone way past that.
It's like, you know, it's.
I look at them as our golfing fan.
Yeah.
Golfing family.
What happened?
They're brilliant.
Well, they are.
It's just not my drink.
But just because you're all being like, that's how we all got to know each other.
Look, so you do that little heart like that. Look,
Yeah, okay.
that half a heart.
Is it in Chris? We can't do it.
Okay, yeah.
That's how they do it now, is it?
Sure. I wouldn't have met Wayne other than through Golf Mates.
Really?
No, we lived in the same town.
No way. No, Wayne listened to the golf. So Wayne, you know.
I started watching Liam, and then it was one of his golf days, and suddenly he brought on this fella came over from Northern Ireland, and he was from Bangor. No, right, and then he'd said it must have been his Twitter handle or whatever, and then I DM Wayne and said, "Look, I'm from Bangor as well. We'll meet up sometime." Thought nothing of it. Thought nothing happened. Look at us now.
The rest
Well,
is history.
again, Paul's just put up. I remember first time meeting there. Probably where they've golf YouTubers, but one hole in, yeah. Because Paul's such a nice guy as well.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
Because you were like, oh, let's go. We're going up to Holston to play golf with this guy called Paul Nicholson. He's into all YouTube and there. I'm like, all right, come in, we'll go. And then he were like, should we play Bing Bang Bong?
you know what the shit is.
What the fuck is Bing Bang Bong, Paul? Right, first shot is first one. Second shot is first. You get your point. First one on green. But he's such a nice guy.
Yeah, he is.
You know, and
Wait till you get into Vegas with Paul.
I know.
Rodney, hello.
There'll be some lives over that week. I can assure you.
There'll be shorts, there'll be lives, there'll be all sorts, won't they? But you know, like I say,
Yeah. And to be fair, looking back at when we first started doing the YouTube, you absolutely hated it, didn't
oh,
you?
did you?
And in fact, if you look at some of the early videos,
You already spoke.
you didn't speak.
No.
You could tell he did not want to be there.
But,
In fact, a couple of them when we went on holiday, you had the arse on. You could
but
tell.
again, it's like the more I get to know people,
Yeah.
the more I meet people. Like even this Saturday Night Live, which is fucking hell, we're doing that. It was like I was meeting people, I was talking to people.
You got used to them?
When I did see you, I already knew you.
Yeah.
Because you
You know,
always want to be one of these people where if you put me in a room with strangers, he'll stand at the back and just browse. The more he has a few drinks, the more he comes out of his shell a bit more and talks to people. And then the following day, sober, because he's spoken to everyone pissed, he's absolutely fine.
And luckily, with Saturday Night Live, so we're pissing off at the time, weren't they?
Yeah. So that's really
Do you know what I genuinely missed? Like
Cocktail of the week.
having a really good, like, because there's only a few of us on Zoom. But when we used to have loads on Zoom, and we were all at cocktails, and we all offered to cost them on Cheddar Valley. But we were trying different stuff.
cocktails of the week.
But every week you couldn't go out, so you were locked into that, weren't you?
What colour drink is Lisa gonna have this week?
Yeah. What I say, Lisa, what you having, Lisa? Vodka and cranberry.
And like, what time is it? 2 o'clock in the
Yeah,
afternoon.
and we're like getting plastered in time, aren't we?
It's battered in the afternoon.
The Melbourne office, they're just having coffee because they've just woke up.
Yeah.
You know, it's just.
The thing is, we're never destined to last.
Right.
Because as soon as things get lifted and people went out and every 24 hours,
24-hour one,
we couldn't do that.
No, we didn't manage it, did we?
No, we couldn't do it now either.
No, there's not enough people.
Because people are kind of like going off and getting their lives back, and now it's at a stage where things are pretty much back to normal.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get the same audience as you were getting.
No.
Friends to see and things to do.
I
Do you know what I mean?
just said that comment. There's a lot of Chinese travelling now, so we might get it all back.
Yep.
Sure. We might have,
I remember that 24-hour one because I was playing golf at Filton, so I come on live.
Didn't
you? Yeah.
It
It was hammering down with ring.
How was it? Can't remember.
Yeah.
Right?
Because
and Lee were in Morrison's.
he was in Morrison saying there's a who was it who said there's a pedo on file? A few.
You got it on loudspeaker.
Pedo on Alpha.
As he walked past the family.
Yeah.
It was. Oh, it said COVID was a gift.
It was. It was.
Wait. Go away.
It was great while we didn't have it.
I think if you take out of it the amount of deaths that there were, there's a lot of positives. Because it's changed people's way of thinking, it's changed people's way of working, it's changed people's way of life.
Oh, it's changed your
way
of working, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't even leave the house now.
Nope. It's amazing.
You're loving it, aren't you?
I love it.
Yeah. Whereas me, I've still got to go.
Yeah, but you had to go during COVID, didn't you?
Yeah.
But nothing's changed for you.
No.
Do you know what I mean? You can certainly look and take a lot of positives out of the whole COVID situation.
Apart from that week, enough that weren't really positive. They were like my trek.
It was like your trip, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Come visit
Yeah.
or anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Only you did. Takeaways must have been shut.
I went on my Christmas do.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't not, could I? Because it's
No.
not like I could come and visit you.
No.
So when I sat at home on my own, I was going to my Christmas do. So I did.
Heartless. Hello, Craig. Happy
Hi,
New
Craig.
Year to
Happy
you
New
as well.
Year. Happy New Year. Hopefully we get around round of golfing with him next year, early next year.
Yeah.
Have you played with Craig yet?
Yeah. I've been on their channel with Craig.
Oh, okay. Was that while you went to that thing, didn't you? Lincoln one. I forgot the Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we met up a few times, haven't we?
I know, but I don't know if you're playing the same club. Oh, look at my babies.
Bless them.
It's that time of night when they start settling down for sleep.
Wish this one would.
These are quite good, aren't they?
Does he not settle down at the same sort of time every night?
He does, but the trouble is, a certain person's like hyper, just eating too much chocolate, running around like a lunatic.
That's
That's
not what about Molly?
So that's one thing, I don't eat a lot of chocolate.
Paul said, do you want him to come on and do bingo?
We could do it coming up.
No, to be quite honest, bingo with Paul.
Depends if it's Paul or Rodney.
To be quite honest, I got to go work on Tuesday. Mind you, it was funny, mind.
That was hilarious.
Lisa fell off her stool.
Yeah, because she didn't know what it was. She didn't know what bingo was. And I didn't realise that they didn't know what bingo was in America.
Well, they don't do bingo in America.
They do, but they don't think they do it as big as what we do it.
What, like leg 11 and
Yeah, they just call the numbers and that's it.
two fat ladies 88 and
What they want is a Rodney version of bingo. What's wrong with 7-hour bingo?
If they are.
And the other one was there was one where we were doing capital cities quiz, weren't they? And he was stood at the map on the back.
Do you know what, Corey?
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Capital cities.
I just sort of like remembered.
What I just remembered.
Do you know your first golf day?
Yeah.
It was exactly a year after we did that 24-hour thing.
Yeah, well,
Because the 24-hour thing were on Yorkshire Day.
first.
On 1st of August on a Saturday. So then the Sunday after, that's when we did the golf day, isn't it? Yeah. So it's all linked.
Must be stood in the kitchen working that out.
I don't know where he's been to work that out, but
Go for a week, Corey.
he went for a
What do we think?
wow. They do bingo top of page and then some numbers below. They don't do Rodney style bingo, though, do they? No one does Rodney style bingo.
This for you, by the way.
All right, thank you.
What are you getting now, Neil? Oh, okay.
I used to do that drink.
What pie? Are you still on your Cheddar Valley?
No, I didn't have Cheddar Valley. I didn't get thanks to Thatcher's this Christmas. I had Thatcher's Haze.
All right, okay.
So I've been drinking and I just finished off a bit of rum.
Ooh,
Have another one in a minute.
nice.
No, you ain't gonna pour me a rum, Molly.
Oh.
That glass was that much.
Yeah. I tell you what, you can make me a coffee. I don't know if there's enough water in the kettle, but it might be. All right. There you go. Kids are good for something.
You've got the uses sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only a few mile away, sure. Just run on down, son. It's only dark. Nobody else.
But yours will be taking you, driving you to the pub soon.
Yep.
You'll be able to have a few beers after a round of golf.
Yep. That'll be the day I'll take his mum's car.
Absolutely. Yeah. Did Galen, Baby Pim have a nice Christmas then as well?
Yep, because we had everybody here on Christmas Day. My
How
mum,
many-
dad, and her mum and sister-in-law and there too. So everybody was here.
Nice.
So it was good. But
Mm.
now we've got the cold from it.
Yeah. Touch wood, I've been all right. Neil's got a bit of a, I've got a bit of a scratchy throat. Neil's been a bit coughy.
That's how mine started, was the throat and then the cough.
He's got
And
the
then
cough.
Monday, I woke up with no voice.
Mm,
Yeah.
so that could be coming then. But everyone else that was here on Christmas, they've slowly dropped. They're dropping like flies. But touch wood, I've not been too bad so far. Just very occasionally throat scratches, but nothing major. I'm certainly not barking like he is. Oh, nuts.
Specials.
You've got your barking, haven't you? Oh, your brown sauce and pork pie.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Brown sauce.
If Robin's watching, it's not HP.
Red sauce and Plyman's pickle.
Parma's pickle.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Mix the two. Yeah. Oh.
Mix that and brown sauce.
Yep.
Oh, you heathen. Oh.
Yep.
It's bad enough on separate, man. Mixed together. Oh no. No. Right, where Colton's going to make him coffee, I think. Or Molly's going to make him a coffee. Paul said he'll be on in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming on just to wish us all Happy New Year at midnight. And then we'll all be going to bed. What time are we going to have to get up in the morning? So we're at dogs for an hour.
Mm.
Okay.
I'll give him a tune. And then stick, but then someone say.
Okay.
And Luna's loving it.
You love a knife.
Yeah.
So Paul's trying to get in now. Can't see you yet. There we go. Is it Paul or is it Rodney?
It'll be Paul because we're on them good best behaviour, weren't it?
I don't know.
I thought New Year's Eve we were going to be best behaviour.
I mean, what it says and what it does are two different things. I don't know.
I thought New Year's Eve we were going to be best behaviour.
I mean, what it says and what it does are two different things. Oh, I can hear
Best
myself.
behaviour.
Yeah.
I thought New Year's Eve we were going to be best behaviour.
Hello.
Crap at this technology stuff. Hello, can you hear me? Is that on? Yeah. This is not on anyway, is it?
No, but I can hear you.
Hello, I can't hear anybody.
We can hear you. I love Paul. We can hear you.
Can you Google how to turn fucking audio on? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. Fuck.
Have you turned the wrong thing on?
Put that on mute for a
I
second.
can't hear you.
I bet he's muted the
Virtual
laptop.
background.
Instead of muting
Let's
YouTube.
do this instead. Fuck it. Download the blur.
You have to type in.
Yeah, that's more important. Audio. Oh, right, here we go. Here we go. Right. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Have you got
Hi,
us?
Paul.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey. How you doing?
I'm all right, you?
Not bad, all right. Have you had a drink?
Yeah, I've had a bottle of wine.
Hey.
My fucking eyes, I've had a drink.
There you go. Rodney's in.
Not yet.
Rodney's on his way.
Another.
Yeah, it's kind of instant. It is kind of instant. Rodney just had wine.
It's another reason, isn't it? Paul's the reason I got the nickname Trigger.
Yeah,
Yeah, you had to be part of the gang.
yeah.
I don't think I've got enough. What time? I've only got to make it till 12:30, I know.
10 past.
Oh, is it? Yeah, no, I've got enough bills then.
How's Sonny?
He had a little shit. It's all right. He's here. Come here, come here. £200 fucking mince pie.
Bless him. So those who don't know, Sonny decided he liked mince pies and had to go and get some. Oh, look at him.
How's that?
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah.
He's got a look on his face like, piss off, leave me alone.
What's that there?
Sleeping. How have you got him that close to you and he's not licking your face?
I smell.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, no, stupid thing was I took mince pie out of his mouth to take foil off it and then let him eat it. And then I was going to go shop for some booze. I just thought, oh, let me Google, make sure that his dogs, for something in my head just said maybe mince pies could be bad for dogs. And then I found vets now and they said, yeah, you need to bring him in.
So what can mince pies do to dogs then?
It's got dried grapes, isn't it?
It's sultan. Is it sultan and the raisin?
Sultanas and raisins.
It gives them kidney failure.
Really?
Yeah. I know, like, oh, fucking hell. I had it in my hand though, and I let him eat it. I basically took it out of his mouth, took foil off it, and then let him eat it. So for
Did you like
as well.
Did you like it?
Yeah, he wolfed it out. Like him. I was going to do a TikTok or a YouTube short when I put one in front of him and I just filmed him and say, no, don't eat it. And then let him eat it. I thought, bloody hell, RSPCA would have been around, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was 200 quid and a pissing about with charcoal, rubbing charcoal.
Because Patch loves blueberries.
Yeah, I think they're all right. Yeah, some to do with grapes and some
grapes. Yeah,
yeah. You're not supposed to get dogs grapes.
Yeah, and chocolate, obviously.
Mum just got told me to get out.
Yeah, it gives them kidney failure. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, will it be all right, won't he? And then I just thought, yeah, I'll have to take him to the vet. So on that insurance, that Animal Friends,
yeah,
there were it were 99 quid excess anyway, but it was 500 quid bill, and then there were a 75 quid consultancy fee they won't pay for, and a 26 quid paperwork fee they won't pay for.
Wow.
So 500 quid bill, they covered 300 of it.
Well, better than nothing, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, but they said, reason you paying the 76 quid is because we cover house calls, but it weren't an emergency. And I'm like, well, I phoned them and they said, you've got to bring him in now.
Yeah, so it's kind of sounds like emergency to me. Wow.
While I were in there though, there was somebody with a 20-year-old cat that were having a fit.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you like cats, but if it's 20-year-old, just like, you know, put it out of its misery, innit?
One of our cats, Billy, he was about 23.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I never thought they lasted that.
No, I did the number about 15, 16 years.
Yeah,
So.
mine too. One lasted 19 years, one lasted 20.
Bloody hell, there. Oh, that's.
Yeah.
I suppose if you like them, it's.
Do you know what? I don't mind cats. Cats are a lot easier to look after than dogs.
Well, that's needy.
Yes.
You own a dog, don't you? But like the cat owns you.
Yeah, the cat don't care when you like.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I just know that I'm not really bothered about cats, but everywhere I go, owners' cats like me, and they're like, "Why won't my cat come and sit with me like he sits with you?" I'm like, probably because you like him.
Yeah. Pretend you hate it. You come and sit with you.
One of my friends, his wife loved the cat, but he'd never sit with him. I sat down and it just jumped on me and just sort of like, okay. And I didn't think of it. And she just went, he never lets me do that.
You're like,
I don't know how to turn my blurred background off now. What happened to Kent? Ken were on for like 5 minutes, wasn't he?
Well,
Yeah,
he had
he-
issues like you. I think he drank a bottle of wine.
Yeah. Get on it, Kent. I still
Well,
sorted it out. I still sorted it out of a bottle of wine, though, didn't I?
Yeah, it was on chat for a bit, then he just disappeared, I think.
Yeah, Bullets on the flight to he texted me. He were at Abu Dhabi or something, and he were on a flight to Bangkok.
Oh my god.
He says, I sent him some video to watch. He said, I'll watch it when I get there, but I'm on way to Bangkok.
As you do.
I said to him, I was supposed to go to Working Men's Club just round corner with Mick, but he's not been so sharp today, so I'm not going out. Difference between Bullet's life and mine.
What an aeroplane difference.
Well, he's on, yeah, I'm stopping in and he's going to Bangkok.
Who's he gone with then? Shazza.
Yeah. He's going Thailand, Dubai, I think.
Probably. He's going for about 6 weeks or something. No, about 4 weeks.
Yeah, sounds right.
I think he's back for about a week and a half or something before he goes away again. And then he's not back for long before he goes away again.
Is he going to Dubai with Kev for that golf mates thing?
No, I think he were gonna, but he's not. He's not bothering this time.
And is that golf mates January thing still as well? That you went on last year?
Yeah, yeah,
Sweet.
yeah. So, but
It's hard to keep up with it all.
I know. It's only really the two they have now, the January, the February ones. They're down there.
I've been talking to Liam. His football channel starting to take off, isn't it?
Yeah.
That Dowd, he did a video with Phil Dowd, didn't he? Which it were a bit slow on the take up, but then it's got like 20,000 views now.
So of course, I thought it was quite an interesting one.
Yeah, I didn't realize he had Parkinson's disease and all that, did he? Like,
No, because when I saw the video that him playing golf, and he had the shakes, and then I saw him walking.
I never watched that. I never watched that.
As he had a stroke.
Right.
I thought as he had a slight stroke, and this is like, income out the other side. And then when he started talking, he said, like 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's and stuff like that. So he was on about giving, they give money, golf mates give money to a charity of their choice. So he's doing half for the Parkinson's, I think it is.
Oh, that makes sense.
And half for the charity that the golf club supports.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. But he seemed a really nice bloke, to be fair.
Yeah.
Normally he's just a wanker in the black, isn't he?
I think referees would have some really good stories, wouldn't they?
I've seen Chubbs play. He played golf with Mike Dean, didn't he?
Mm.
And Mike Dean did all right when he were at Lane for Sheffield United when we beat Arsenal 1-0 on Monday night. So, yeah, he's got. I know it won't mind me telling. He's got. Well, you've seen he's got Viv Anderson, Thompson, and he's got Paul Devlin coming on.
I saw a little clip.
He said
Viv Anderson, and that were good.
Yeah, I've been saying you might be best posting little stories trying to drive it up. But
I think what he's doing is putting a little snippet out and then saying this is coming up.
Yeah,
the one that Viv Anderson were talking about, where when they went to play Ajax in European Cup.
Yeah,
and Cloughie took him down red light area and said club's playing.
And then Shilton up roundabout. I heard that one before as well.
Yeah.
Like, nuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they won, didn't they? But they won. If only Southgate did stuff like that.
The thing is, though, Paul, if you put a little snippet of what he's going to tell you about Cloughie, people will join in because they want to know, don't they? They want to know.
Yeah, I think it'll do well. It's
yeah, I think that 4-4-2 would do really well.
Yeah, well,
it's a nice combination, isn't it?
Yeah. I think they should have done a first interview with John McGilly, shouldn't he? But
he sort of like did that though, Paul, with his
on his YouTube channel, on Golf Mates. Yeah,
he sort of like did that, but I think like what Pimmy said earlier, the interviews like with footballers probably better on podcast.
Yeah,
probably listen to them on a podcast rather than watch them because they can be quite long, can't they? They're like an hour, 40 minutes. So
it's the way YouTube's going now. It's basically gone short and podcasts.
Yeah.
It's gone short form, long form. So a lot of people are taking it with them, but just listening to it. They're not watching it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's more people listening to podcasts on YouTube than on Spotify at the minute.
Is there?
Yeah, apparently.
All
So
right.
it's like, he's in right place for it.
Yeah.
But it'll be good. They're definitely, he's a nice guy, isn't he, John McGinley? He's a typical Scotsman, isn't he? He's got that nice banter, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's a likable guy, isn't he, as well? And they seem to be getting nice guys on there as well.
Yeah.
I like the one with the owner of Carris Green, to be honest.
Yeah. I'd listened to a bit, but I was like, to be fair, I didn't really care. So I listened. I would say I listened to about half of it. I found it interesting, but I weren't that bothered, if you know what I mean.
What I found interesting was, because that was a private course owned by him.
Yeah, I didn't realise that.
You've got to pay VAT. Yet a members course don't pay it. So like it says, it's 20% down into straight away.
You're 20% behind the competition before you start, aren't you?
Yeah. But no, I did enjoy that one. I enjoyed that one.
I like that vibe of like what random golf clubs Eric Anders Lang does, and he chills out and plays golf with them, and then he interviews them in a podcast as well.
Yeah,
it's a good sort of. So I think Liam's theory is play 3 or 4 holes of golf with them, loosen up so they get to know you, and then sit and have an interview after 4 holes of golf. So they
I think but you get a little bit of a hint of what the interview will be.
Yeah,
like it covers what he's like done on the 4 holes of golf.
Yeah.
They really go over that, but it is good.
Yeah, he said, tell that story again, didn't he? There was somebody, he said, tell that story again.
Yeah.
You were telling me about, as he said, he might have sent me something private about Ginola's Willie. I've watched the full Thompson one.
Yeah.
He might have said something about Thompson's Willie, Ginola's Willie. But yeah, I think he said that during golf game, and then he told him to bring it up. I don't think it's out yet. That.
No. Yeah, you.
Oh, in the know, man.
Yeah. And you'll be happy about the Blades at the minute.
Oh, they're flying, mate. They're flying. They're 11 points clear of third.
Yeah.
Flying. They're not even playing that well. Which is brilliant, because when they play well, it's...
Yeah.
I mean, Coventry Boxing Day gave us the right game, and we beat them 3-1. 3-2. What was the score?
That's the thing, isn't it? You don't have to play particularly well as long as you win.
Yeah, it started at Bristol City, Colston. We beat Bristol City 1-0 away, and we were rubbish, but we still won 1-0. And it like that were kind of grind set of...
That would have been biggest cheer from Colston, though.
Yeah, he's a Rovers fan. But, but we've won, but we didn't play that well. We've won the next 5 games straight, and we'd had a blip after international break, whatever, September. We couldn't win a game, and then all of a sudden they've just got some players back. Yeah, they're getting promoted. I mean, Sheffield United could blow it. It's what?
Bristol City is struggling this year, I think.
Well, what were Pearson ranting on about the other day? And Pearson ranted at team of the day after the game.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't even listen to what the Rovers lot are on about. You know what I mean?
I didn't. You know, when you see title of an article, but you don't click on it.
Yeah,
it was something like Pearson rants at Bristol City team after game. And I don't think they lost. I think he just like he's a bit of a weirdo, that Nigel.
Yeah. But I think again the City fans will start turning their back on him.
Yeah,
it don't take long for them to turn. But Joey Barton, do you know what?
Is that how you got at Rovers?
Yeah, Joey Barton. Yeah, he's. Do you know what?
Ivan Toney's going to get some ban, isn't he?
I don't like him, but he seems to be doing all right at Rovers. He seems to be getting them to play. You know, they lost the other night, but they've won a fair few games. They're just outside the playoffs.
Yeah, he reminds me of like Eddie Pepperell or something like that. They're a bit weird, aren't they? A bit.
Yeah.
They've got something going on in the brains that's a bit different. They'll come
But
out with some philosophy.
that Dave was saying the other day, when he was chatting to Liam, he was saying to him that one of the players that you wouldn't expect to be respectful was Barton. He
Right.
said, like, who the people you like? What players did you used to hate and all that? He said, you used to have players that come up to you all the time, just give you a hard time from start to finish and all that. He said, but Joey Barton, you knew what he was going to get, but
yeah, he was good at it.
he would have a go, but he would ask you the correct questions and why have you made that decision? Why have you done this? Why have you done that?
He's got that crazy genius mentality.
Yeah. And he said, and he's actually quite a nice bloke. Like, really?
Well, unless you're an apprentice and it stubs a cigar out of your eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got sent off, didn't he, in that Aguero moment? Aguero! He got sent off in that game, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Just before half time.
Yeah.
And they're all like, oh, it's ex-Man City, that's why.
Yeah. He is a proper head case. But it's obviously working down at Rovers at the moment. He's got them playing as a team. So
I watched something with him on over there. I can't remember what it was, but oh no, sorry, I get him mixed up sometimes with Bowyer. Bowyer's same sort of mentality.
Yeah.
Lee Bowyer's got the same sort of, but when you listen to him, he talks some sense at times.
I think Bowyer had the reputation when he was younger, weren't he? He didn't carry it on throughout his career. You when he was younger, when he was in that takeaway, that's where his problems were.
Didn't he have a fight
with Jonathan Woodgate? With Jonathan Woodgate.
Oh, was it Jonathan Woodgate? Was it?
He had. My mate loves it. He tells me all the time. He had a bracelet on his leg, and he had to be back in Leeds by 11 o'clock. So when they played away, they had an helicopter waiting for him, and he used to run off at pitch, get an helicopter to get him back to. He had to be home for 11 o'clock every night. They beat some Asian lad up, didn't they? In a
takeaway, weren't it? Yeah.
Yeah, him and Woodgate, wasn't it?
Mind you, Jamie Vardy had a tag on, didn't he?
I know Danny Simpson did in that Leicester team that won league. Danny Simpson had a tag on, and he had to be back. He had to be back at certain times.
I thought, did Jamie Vardy have a tag on?
They always talk about Vardy stealing cars, don't they?
I don't know.
Sheffield United fans always sing about because he played for Wednesdays, or he's a Wednesday fan.
Yeah.
So him stealing cars, but I don't.
I'm sure he had a tag on when he were at. Were he at Fleetwood?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he were at Fleetwood, he had a tag on. So I think maybe some at night matches he couldn't play it.
Right. You got to be home for 11 o'clock.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah. Strange, but
Rashford missed a team meeting today or something. Then he got dropped and then scored winner.
Yeah, he slept in.
He dropped him for a team discipline things, didn't he? Today, and then like you said,
he came on and scored. Yeah, but he said after, didn't he? He slept in and he missed team meeting.
He was at Rovers the other night, Paul.
What?
Yeah, his best mates were one at Rovers players.
What, that game where they've won 4-3?
Yeah. My mate were there and said they're absolutely fucking shocking, Rovers. But again, you win 4-3, but you were 2-0 up.
Yeah.
It's not a good result, is it?
It's League Two football as well, isn't it?
I know it is, but apparently Rashford were there and this kid went down for his autograph and Rashford waved him off. Come and see me later. And then he got up to leave. So they sent the kid back down. But Rashford did sign his shirt and what have you. But he looked like I thought, well, if he didn't sign his shirt, all this was school dinners is a bit of a misdemeanor, isn't it? Really, I'll look after kids and what have you. But
why did Southgate take Saka off and bring Sterling on when you've got Rashford sat there who's on form of his life?
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? But
Sterling, I love Sterling, but he'd been home and back because his house had got broke into.
Yeah,
and Rashford had scored twice against Wales, were it?
Yeah,
and you bring Sterling on. It's like,
is it is something happened in training?
What
do you know what I mean? Well,
When-
before the game, you know, I mean, obviously,
Oh, before England's game, maybe, yeah, maybe.
You know,
No,
I mean, something's-
no, I think I love Saka. I think Saka's better than Rashford.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why, I think that's why Arsenal stopped at league. But when they took Saka off, I don't know why he brought Sterling on instead of Rashford.
yeah. But then, like I said, it could have been something that happened at training or something like that. He wasn't putting his weight. He wasn't doing this.
He
You
brought,
know
him
what I
on,
mean?
he brought him on, didn't he? In like last 4 minutes of injury time. So like, I think one of the defenders got injured, didn't he? He took him off to like 96 minutes, and he brought Rashford on. So yeah, no, you're right though. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors, do you?
But
No.
the thing is the same. Say all the like you say it time and time again with England men. What is it with like they could go 1 up, 2 up, or whatever, but then what normally 1 up, and then they try and sit on it. Why? I don't know why they do that. I don't know. It's like a thing that's driven into them that right. We got to play defensive now. Why not just finish them off? Why not just get like you've got 1 goal
After
just
they
go for the
equalised,
second,
they had
third,
about
fourth.
10 minutes after they equalised against France.
It's all over them.
They were absolutely on top, and they should have put hammer down.
Exactly, and it's just like you know. I know it's completely different, like England women and all that, but they don't let up.
But in same breath, Colston, that fucking cross from Griezmann were about as good a fucking cross as you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
It's like, how has he dropped that on a dime for Giroud? It's a cross to nothing, but it's a perfect cross. You're like, bloody hell, how has the perfect cross come at that time? They were under Kosh, and the perfect cross arrives. You think, other than that, England weren't even struggling, were they?
No, but I'll tell you what, Griezmann was the best player of that whole tournament.
He's brilliant.
That whole tournament,
but he
Griezmann
drops
was quality.
He drops a miracle cross at the wrong fucking time. I just said to our Ben, I was saying to our Ben, I'm like, fucking hell. How is it a perfect cross when we didn't need it? Like, because it was covered. He had Giroud had a man behind him, a man in front of him, and the ball he couldn't do it again if he tried.
No.
Because Harry Maguire hit it post, didn't he, from a similar sort of cross.
Yeah.
Earlier.
And that's another thing today. Harry Maguire. They put Luke Shaw as centre half.
Yeah, I saw him play as a centre half. Luke Shaw's not very tall, is he?
No, but he played against Forest at centre half, and today
that's where I saw him. I didn't realise he played there again today.
But you've got your England manager, who Harry Maguire is his number 1 pick.
He's never put a foot wrong for England, though, has he?
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. But
same as Pickford.
He's got a full back covering him, and he's sat on bench.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Obviously, Ten Hag just done.
The thing with Pickford is why has he got short arms? He's got a goalkeeper with the shortest arms.
He's a baller, though. He's got better feet than any other England goalkeeper. Thing with Pickford, so someone like Henderson at Forest, he played for Sheffield United for 2 years. He never comes off his line. Pickford will come off his line, try and catch something, fail, and then next cross, he'll come for it again. Whereas Henderson, he never comes off his line. And on a one-on-one, he don't know what to do. He's a good keeper, but then Pickford is great distributor. He gets ball, and if you want to go back and play to him, he'll play.
I always think with England, the managers have the favourite keepers, and they never move away from them.
But if you're a centre half and your goalkeeper's never coming for anything, it doesn't really help your defenders that much, does it?
Well, I'm going to go back to South Africa, right?
Yeah.
At that time, the best keeper in the country at that time was Joe Hart, right?
Yeah, upcoming, yeah.
He picked David James.
He picked Rob Green. He picked Rob Green in first game. He chucked one in net against America, didn't he?
Yeah.
James, he dropped him for second game.
But James,
was James playing for Bristol City at the time?
Oh, I can't remember.
No, I don't think. I think it was West Ham that got relegated. He was the keeper that got relegated. They picked him, and he had the number 1 on his back, James. But Joe Hart at that time was the best keeper in the Premiership.
No, but Rob Green, he played the first game. He picked Rob Green, and Rob Green chucked one in net against America, and he dropped him for David James.
Well,
But what they should have done was drop him for Joe Hart.
Yeah, but again, it always seems to be with England. They pick a keeper, and the best keeper is the number 2 that never gets in. Do you know what I mean? It always seems to be like that. They have the favourite.
Mind you, you probably had that with Spain as well, mind.
Well, go back to 1990 where Peter Shilton were never going to fucking save a penalty in his life.
No.
And he had a young Chris Woods on bench. He should have dragged, in extra time, he should have dragged Peter Shilton off and put Chris Woods in for penalties. Like Shilton were a quality keeper, but he were coming to the end of his career. He were never going to solve a penalty.
Who were number 3, Paul, at that tournament?
What Wimbledon guy?
It was David Seaman.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, yeah. What was that? 90. Yeah.
And do you know what?
What was Seaman on bench for it? Because there would have been Nigel Martin, Dave Bessant.
Nigel Martin.
It was David Seaman, were number 3 keeper.
What?
He spent most of his time fishing.
Fair play. We Gaza.
Yeah, but that's he never got a game, but
I think that World Cup proves you need a legend in your team, don't you? England have never done it without Gaza. You need that next level, just one of them that's just an absolute diamond. Like, hopefully, Bellingham or Foden or Saka turns into that. Bellingham's unbelievable, isn't he?
Yeah, and Foden. I think those two, just awesome.
You mentioned Saka. When he played in Euros, I thought he was brilliant. I know he missed that penalty.
I love him. I think he's brilliant.
That tournament, he just come out. He was just brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
I was saying to our Ben in game versus Iran, why he likes him is you can just push any pass to him and he'll make it look like a good pass and he'll deal with it. So if you drop one short, he'll just go, "Oh, we're going short, are we?" He'll come and get it and he'll make something happen. But if you chuck it off at top, he'll go, "All right, I'll chase that." It makes every pass look a decent pass.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
Yeah.
I don't think there's no surprise why Arsenal's top of the league with him playing for him. He's like,
again, we'll come back. I can see lots of positives out of it still. I still think we're a good team.
Yeah.
Not good enough, but we're still a good team. A few tweaks. People are moaning about Southgate. It's still the best manager we've had for years.
Yeah.
You know,
my thought after World Cup where he deserves a Euros if he wants one.
Yeah.
There's nobody else shining to come in, is there?
No, but again, he does have his favourites, but they all do, don't they? You know. You mentioned Pickford, but I still worry about him in goal. I think they're probably better keepers.
He's better for England than he is for Everton. Mind you, they were saying he kind of kept Everton up, but he learned. Southgate at least learned against America. He brought Jordan Henderson on early.
Yeah.
In Euro final against Italy, he should have brought Henderson on at half time. He needs somebody at midfield to just organise people. That Chiesa ran show for the first 15, 20 minutes.
But again,
he never brought Henderson on until they equalised.
Henderson's one of them players that everyone will criticise. He's rubbish, but he's fucking brilliant.
People who don't talk shite though, isn't it? He's
Liverpool
captain for a reason, isn't he?
He's
Liverpool captain over Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Oh, he must be shit.
I'm exactly the same with Harry Kane. He's a good player. I don't like him as an England striker because I don't think he's got the pace. I just don't think he's got what it takes.
I'm a bit like that way Harry Kane, to be honest.
I'm 1,000% of the way. 1,000%. England have got to a semi-final of a Euros, a semi-final of a World Cup, final of a Euros, and a quarter-final of a World Cup after being shit for 20 years because we've got Harry Kane.
I just don't think. I think
you're only as good as your strikers ever. And he is top quality, but there isn't an half decent second choice.
The thing is with me is it's not in the box enough for me.
Because he keeps pissing about dropping
He's the
deep.
guy that's
Like,
doing the crossing. You know what I mean? He's the guy that's putting the crossing. To me, my centre forward, I want.
he passes like De Bruyne though when you watch him. He's got some fucking passes on him.
Yeah, but we need someone in that box then, Paul, don't we?
But at the end of his career, he will be the all-time top goal scorer in the Premier League.
I don't think he will.
He will, mate. When it comes to a crunch, when you look back at an England team, when we had Gazza, we did well. When we've had Harry Kane, we've done well.
We maybe see centre forwards as different players in Paul, because like to me, Alan Shearer, he would always a goal threat.
Yes.
Yeah, Kane isn't always a goal threat because he's not in that area where he can score goals. He's too busy trying to supply others. You know, like you say, De Bruyne.
I tell you what, Shearer spent a certain time on wing. He sort of changed his game. And then as he got older, he just went back to standing up front, a bit like Ronaldo is at the minute.
When
Shearer found himself at wing too much.
You know when Shearer went the other way, like weren't in the box.
Yeah, it was rubbish.
How many defenders did he take with him? And he left room for other strikers.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the difference, like. And you'll like mine. I went
to Mum
because I've seen Blackburn play a few times when Shearer were playing, and one particular match I saw, there were a famous England striker playing for Sheffield Wednesday.
David Hurst.
Yeah, and I watched this game, and David Hurst ran that. You could have put a line down the middle of the pitch where David Hurst ran. Right, never got a shot on goal. Alan Shearer, you were like, where is he?
Yeah.
Where's he coming from now? Like, it was all over, but he knew if he went to left, the ball went to right, and Gallagher or Sutton scored.
Yeah. Ripley.
Because everyone was frightened of Alan Shearer. No one was frightened of David Hurst because he knew exactly where he were.
Yeah.
So I get that, but if Kane did that, drew players out, but there's no one else to take the centre over.
Yeah, but Kane for England, Kane drops in and the two wingers go past, which is why Saka, Rashford, why they were scoring goals, because Kane drops in and the wingers come through. Sterling scores. So it's a very unselfish role to play because he could just stand up front and go, give me the flipping ball.
Yeah.
But he bottled the biggest moment, didn't he? He put the fucking second corner off. If you look at Mbappe in final, he scored 3 penalties.
Yeah.
Kane missed his second penalty. And those are the moments that define you, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Mbappe scored 4 times in final, so he can hold his head high that he scored 4 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. I get why people, but I don't understand who else would you play like. So
we've got to get another youngster coming through, haven't we? We've got to get another striker coming through. That's
Ivan Toney gambling shit.
He's going to get a hell of a ban, isn't he?
He's going to get. He might get a lifetime ban.
The thing
because I think Joey Barton got a 10-month ban for 30 bets. This lad's done nearly 300.
Yep.
The thing is,
more apparently coming out.
Yeah, I think the only thing that saves him, Pimmy, is if all the footballers say we're all betting, we're all doing it. The only way is if they all go and they have to get together and go, don't throw him under the bus, and they all hold their hands up and said we're all fucking betting.
With Tony, they've sort of like said in January he could be on for a massive move, but no one will go for him.
Mm.
He's gonna get a 2-year ban from football at least.
2 years will do him though, Paul, won't it? That's end of your career if you've got a 2-year ban.
Like Ched Evans playing for us, then getting sent to jail, isn't it? Scored 35 goals that year, then got sent to jail.
He didn't get sent though, did he? He won his appeal.
Yeah, but he was in jail when he appealed it. Yeah, he did. He did a year in jail.
And then he gets found innocent, or like wins his appeal. But that's his career over, isn't it?
Do you know what? That Ched Evans thing, it's like when you see the video of him walking into that hotel with that woman going to the lift. And I'm thinking, she said that she was paralytic and he took advantage. Well, I don't know any woman who's paralytic that can walk on high heels like that in a dead straight line to a lift, because normally she'd be carrying them.
It's well, she'd been at work, hadn't she? Like till 10:30. Then she went to a nightclub, but then his mate pulled her, and then on taxi to Premier Inn, he phoned Ched Evans and said, "I've got a bird. Do you want to come round?" And then Ched Evans went, instead of just going through the front door. As they've both left her in bed on her own, and they've gone out at fire escape. Like if one of them had just walked up with her, nothing would have ever happened. They left her to wake up on her own. It's baffling what they were thinking.
No, yeah.
And then she woke up on her own and just went, "Oh, my handbag's over there." And like, why one of them? But his mate phoned him, and so Ched Evans weren't even out. And he said, "I've met a bird. We're going back to this Premier Inn. You coming?" And as they've left the hotel room, they've gone out of fire escape instead of walking out the front door. If they left the front door, it wouldn't have been as sus as the. I don't know. It's just fucking stupid. Honestly, if you ever listen to Ched Evans getting interviewed, he is thick as fuck. He's one of the stupidest footballers.
I think most footballers are thick though, Paul, aren't they? Or they're not. They don't live their own life, do they? People live it for them.
But Ched Evans is next level. If you ever listen to an interview with him, Neil, he's like a boxer who's been knocked around for like 10 rounds and then does an interview.
Yeah.
He's that stupid.
Yeah. Like I say, with footballers, the whole life is everything's done for them. You know, apart from wiping their arse, which again, some of them, they probably do have their arses wiped. Like,
which is why, coming back to Ivan Toney, which is why they're saying Tony Adams in that Sporting Chance says 70% of people coming now is gambling because they can't get away with drinking or drugs anymore. So they're all spunking their money on gambling.
Yeah.
So only thing will save Ivan Toney is if all of them a lot of them start saying, no, they won't. I don't think they will, but it's the only thing that'll save him.
Has he been betting on his own games then, Paul?
I don't know. I don't know the full story. I know he's up to about 1,300. He's up to about 300 counts, isn't he? Because what Trippier got done for telling his mates he was going to Atletico, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah. Trippier got a 10-week ban or something for telling his mates, "Hey, lump on, I'm going to Atletico." And all his mates bet. And it was something like that. Wherever Trippier were going, and he got a 10-week ban.
Yeah, but again, that just goes back to the stupidity of footballers, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
You just think, fucking hell. He seems like a good lad, that Ivan Toney and all, but I don't know.
They were a big thing that he never got picked for England squad, but you can see why now, though.
Yeah,
it was probably more of that than
never picking him.
No. Well, they were the big thing. Why is Tony not going? But then this comes out, and you're like, oh, yeah, I get it now.
Callum Wilson did quite well, didn't he, when he came on? I thought he played well. Like,
anyway, about Qatar and the World Cup, we'll go to this one. Weren't it refreshing to see that there were no violence or pissed up football fans fighting after each match?
That's never spoiled another World Cup, though, has it?
Well, it has for England, because every match we're going to get kicked out of a tournament because our fans have got pissed again.
There were no fighting in Russia either, mate. I wonder why. You don't want to find yourself in a Qatar.
Oh, they were fighting in Russia.
No.
I thought they were. I'm sure they were, Paul.
I don't think they were, mate. He told all hooligans, and he said if you start fighting with anybody to Russian ultras or whatever, he said you're gonna get 25 years in jail. There was no trouble in Russia at all.
You don't want to be
what would have disappointed me most going to a game in Qatar? I watched some vlogs. Is you could drink 4 or 5 hours up to a game, and then like when you got within vicinity at stadium, you couldn't drink. And if you watch Under Kosh lads, he says you sober up at half time. So he said your hangover kicks in at half time. because you can't get a drink for like an hour before game. But you've had like 6 or 7 pints, so your hangover kicks in at half time.
I tell you what, Paul, they must have some money drinking in Qatar for 6 or 7 pints.
Yeah. I like to go to next one. I like to go Mexico, America, or I mean, they've gone from smallest vicinity grounds to 3 massive countries, haven't they?
Yeah.
I'd like to go to that American one. England will probably not qualify. Like they did last time, America.
Is that all right, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's is it a mixed one, you say, Paul?
Yeah, it's Mexico.
Canada, America, and Mexico.
Have you watched that show on Netflix about it being awarded to Russia and Qatar? Have you watched it?
No.
Watch Mexico.
So France gave their vote to Qatar. It was supposed to go to America. That I thought it was supposed to go to Australia, but apparently America were favourites. And France gave their vote to Qatar as long as they bought one football club. And 2 months later, who did they buy?
PSG.
Yeah. The vote for France went to Qatar. The 4 years before, when England got duped by Russia, they never even voted for themselves, and they had their own bidding.
No.
The guy from France didn't even vote for France, and France had a bidding. Yeah,
Because you had all the conspiracist people, didn't you? Going, well, it's in Qatar. Qatar owns PSG.
Yeah.
And the one that's in the final is Messi and Mbappe.
Yeah. I tell you what, for 70 minutes, I thought this is a complete fix. Because France looked absolutely drugged out their heads, didn't they? First half, France played like you'd never seen them.
No. They only kicked in at 80th minute, didn't they?
Crazy. Yeah.
But again, I think the actual final were the best one I've seen in years.
After 70 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. It was like, God, what's going to happen here next? I know it went to penalties, but no, World Cup finals tend to be like really tight. Then it goes to penalties. Or, or it's a tight finish. But
yeah, it's a close game, isn't it?
Yeah, but it like Argentina were all over France. Then France came back. It was, like I say, it was just a really entertaining.
That save keeper made it last minute were unbelievable.
And another thing as well.
And then Argentina nearly scored, going out of the end from it, didn't he?
Yeah, but the best thing about it is Christmas didn't start too early.
Yeah, it just sort of kicked in.
Because everybody
like 2 weeks to Christmas already, wasn't it?
Yeah, we missed that massive build-up from October to this is Christmas now. But
I just think like the World Cup, it's like FA Cup final, Champions League final should be. This is a massive thing because there's not going to be any. You're going to have 6 weeks of no football, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sheffield United were playing. Yeah, because all Americans that had never watched a football match were going, "Oh my God, soccer's amazing!" And on Twitter they all said, "Don't worry, tomorrow night is Wigan versus Sheffield United."
Well, we're doing well.
Wigan are bottom of the league.
No, but Billy's still there, isn't he?
Yeah,
this is his last season.
Billy scored a great goal that night.
Yeah. Do you think it'll be his last season though, Paul, at United?
I'd never write him off. You'd watch him for 4 or 5 games and go, he's done. And then all of a sudden, 4 games later, he scored 6 goals. And you just go, he's brilliant, isn't he?
He's my favourite Rovers player ever.
He's brilliant. Like, you just go, he's finished. And then all of a sudden, he'll just come out and score, he'll score 3 games running.
Yeah.
But what he's good at is when teams on top, but nothing's happening, he'll just go and smash their centre half.
Yeah,
and he'll get in a fight with their centre half, and he just gets all crowd going. He knows what his old school way. He'll just go and get in a ruckus with somebody, and that'll pick up crowd up.
Yeah.
Next thing, 5 minutes later, you've scored. So yeah, but yeah, he's on 249 league goals or something. I think he scored more goals in the league than anybody since he started in 2004. 249.
He's a fantastic player. I say he's well respected wherever he's played. I think.
Yeah.
He has that solid.
I tell you what, thinking about it, not to this will take it down a bit. Sam for his golf day should get in touch with him. He lost the kid, didn't he?
Yeah. Hey, that's the point. Does he play golf?
Yeah, I think he does. Yeah.
Who's that?
Pretty sharp.
He lost the lad, didn't he, when he went Rovers, didn't he?
Well, when he were at Rovers, yeah. And he played virtually 2 days or so.
Yeah, it was
after
quick after, wasn't it?
After he lost him, like.
No, he's a top bloke. Oh, he seems a top bloke. Right. I'd maybe be a stretch out a bit longer.
What's he say?
Anyone for tenable?
Too early for 10. What time is it actually?
No,
11:30.
11:30.
Wow. Longer than I thought.
So we can make it last for half an hour.
Yeah, I'm sure we can. We'll get Colston singing all lang syne.
Oh God. She's asleep upstairs, Murray.
Sorry?
Is she?
She's asleep upstairs, Murray.
What's Molly doing?
Oh, she's in the kitchen. I don't know, doing something with the dog. So God knows, he'd probably come out with lipstick on and all sorts.
Look at this one here. He's fast asleep. Look.
Leave him alone.
Lifts his head up and he go.
Leave him alone, poor lad. So another item on Vinted.
Do you know what I got Corin for Christmas, Colston?
Something really nice, I'd imagine.
Dishwasher.
It was. Corin, what did you get for Christmas?
I got the dogs coming up to bed with us for the night, Christmas Eve. So
What if he gets beer? If he gets beer, you can have it.
Cobra.
No.
A Sharky.
Yeah. No.
Coors Light.
Coors fucking Light.
Why?
San Miguel.
Pimmy, you're not messing. I'll tell you about when I was sat next to a Jippo in pub and he sat down with Stella and I had a San Miguel.
Pop. We might get a
Oh,
strike.
sorry, I know Corin's part.
The travelling fraternity, I think you mean.
Corin's family, the travelling fraternity.
Yep.
He sat down next to me and he said, "What you drinking?" I said, "San Miguel." And he went, and he had a Stella. He went, "Oh, that's stronger than my Stella." He was sizing me up.
But when Neil goes to work in the morning, the dogs come upstairs and come back to bed with me for a couple of hours. And I tend to sleep all right when the dogs are upstairs with me. So for Christmas Eve, I managed to convince Neil to let us have the dogs upstairs in bed with us.
All night?
Huh?
All night?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fucking nightmare, Paul. I was sat on that much bed.
You
Sat
were
on
not.
that much bed because Sevi had fucking
It weren't
pushed me
Stevie,
over.
it was Luna.
Yeah.
So Sevi sleeps. If I sort of lay on my side, he sleeps behind my leg with his head over my legs. Or if I lay on my back, you've kind of got to lay with your legs open, and he lays in between your legs.
Oh.
He snuggles into your legs.
Well, Sonny prefers to sleep down here now. But when I can't be asked to get up early in the morning, I'll just take him to bed with me. But he sleeps bang in the middle of bed. Like he just goes, "I'm going to sit here."
These two sleep as close to me as they possibly can.
There's something I saw something about a dog that'll sleep near you as like a sign of love or something. Like it's
Yeah.
It was something like a dog that'll just like sleep next to you. No, like I can't remember what I saw.
Yeah, these have to literally sleep. I mean, say in the morning when I'm in bed, I can be on like that much of the bed with all that spare, but they'll snuggle up as close as they can to me. And I'm like, I can't get any further away from you kids because I'm going to fall off the freaking bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even when they come to bed with us, they both still slept on me.
Right, Molly?
Me.
What's he doing?
They did. Because you faced the other side, the other way. You had your back to
I
him.
want to edge at fucking bed going.
You weren't on edge of bed. It wasn't him, it was her.
Oh, one of them pushed me off.
He was on my legs. but I slept all right.
Well,
Well,
you slept all right.
not all night, but I slept better than I normally do.
Well, you did.
I'm a baby's with me.
Well, we tried it one night, him out of the crate, and he kept on lying on the landing.
Yeah.
And if I was getting up for a piss in the night, I ended up tripping over him. 3 times that happened.
Oh wow. Who did it hurt more, you or him?
Fucking me, you're fucking flying. Fucking 3 times. Unbelievable.
Oh dear.
Bloody dog.
Where does Sonny sleep now then?
He likes to sleep in here. But so yeah, he's all right. I don't know if I can share this.
Chills out wherever he.
This about 5 o'clock in the morning, he decided this was going to be the position he wanted to sleep in.
Oh.
He wanted a snuggle.
Proper snuggle. He just he usually sleeps further down, but he just like moved up and
Oh, that is so cute. I'd love that.
yeah, he gave me a proper cuddle that morning.
Oh, I'd love that.
I didn't move. He didn't move for like 2 hours from that, and I just went, "Oh, I'll just like sleep then."
So, did you manage to get back to sleep from that as well?
Yeah. But
See? Nice to have snuggles.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, but he prefers it down here. I think he sleep. I've got like a wooden floor. He don't like sleeping on floor, so in the
Nearly
bedroom.
birthday boy. Nearly birthday boy.
Oh, it's Patty's birthday.
Ooh.
24 minutes.
Oh, is he? Were he born on January 1st?
Yeah.
Is he 2 now, Colson?
Well, no, not yet. In a couple
Tomorrow.
minutes.
Sweet. Mad, isn't it? That last 2 years has gone fast as hell.
Yeah. Get a dog, they said.
It'll be fun, they said. And here you are, 2 of you. You've got a dog because of me.
Yeah, your fault.
Yeah.
I am an influencer of dogs.
We ended up with fucking 2.
Well, yeah.
That's your fault. Not mine. I take responsibility for him.
My only thing we have in them is we're in and love them and what have you, but you just know, don't you? They don't last forever. That's
I knew you'd spot that. As soon as you
I said this to some lads the other week, and I said I can play with him at top of the stairs, and by the time I've got to the bottom, I'll be sad that he eventually is going to die.
Yeah.
And it's insane. You just go, I'm playing with him, having time of my life, and by the bottom of the stairs, I'm going, he's not going to be here forever. It's bizarre, isn't it? Like you just go.
It's horrible.
I watched a video of somebody putting their dog down on Twitter.
Oh God, why would you do that?
But then Twitter recommended everybody in the fucking world do the same thing to me. So for like next 24 hours, every other video, well, this is my last day with my dog, and I had to block some stuff to try and. I like fucking hell.
Yeah.
Jesus, hide all sharp objects.
Yeah.
Hannah Bag she'd put her dog down, hadn't she?
Who?
That Hannah Bag, I don't know. She's like an Instagram, YouTube, like.
So the thing is, you've just got to focus on good times, haven't you? In the minute,
Yeah, better to have loved than lost.
Yeah, apparently.
But
isn't it mad that we've had in like about 3 weeks? Well, we've had these Luna and Sonny for 2 years.
It's crazy. Like when I took him in, they were saying to him, "How old is he?" I'm like, "He's 2." I'm like, "How the fuck is he 2?" Like, yeah, it's nuts.
Time has just flown way too fast.
Talking about you. We're talking about you.
You're just looking at you like, what you on about? Oh, look at him.
I don't have to get rid of my blurred background, but yeah.
How do you get rid of your blurred background?
Yeah, I've just seen it's a virtual background. I need to turn it off. Oh, don't do that. Oh shit, that's definitely wrong.
this is a
patch whimpering. All right, baby.
Original ratio. Where are my video?
Do you know what's worse about us, Kai?
What?
Because they're about the same age.
Yeah.
We know one of them's going to go.
Yeah.
And the other one's going to be as whiny as fuck when they do.
Yeah.
But like you
They're
say,
fine, aren't they?
Well,
enjoy.
when one goes, Neil, you just take the other one and get it destroyed at the same time. Don't have to deal with them.
No.
But it's just one bereavement, then, isn't it? You don't have to like bereave one year and one another year, or a couple of months after because the other one's died with broken heart. Just get them both. Like if one's gone or going, get them both done at the same time.
Fucking block him, Colin. No, but that,
Can't possibly do that.
no.
No, but
I think I'd rather him get hit by a bus than die slowly, though.
I
yeah.
think you're right. Yeah.
One of my mate's dog slipped lead, ran into the road and got hit by a car, and it were
Oh.
probably 9 or 10. But that's probably a easier. It's still shitty, but it's better than watching your dog get really old, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's worse than having to make that decision, isn't it?
But like Bullet, we
Yeah.
Mrs. Columbo, was it Mr. Columbo or Mrs.? I don't see.
Mrs.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's cool, I guess, you know. Holy shit. Right, 19 minutes.
Let's talk about Billy Sharp again.
You want me to fire Tenable?
No.
There's 3 people watching on YouTube.
YouTube.
I just noticed you've not mentioned any comments from YouTube in the last like an hour and a
Chris
half.
Kimmy came.
Chris Kimmy's been on for a bit.
Oh, is he?
I don't know if he's still there. There's 6 people on YouTube, but one's us,
But there's 5 in here.
one's Colton.
Have I got it up then? Oh God. No, I haven't got it up, and one of them's not me.
Possibly one of them's Pimmy. I don't know. I don't think so. There's possibly 3 lurkers still.
What's happened to Lee and G-Mac and Kent and Lisa?
God, no.
Did they get lives?
Lisa's been on for a while, has she? For
I think
ages.
Lisa had a few problems, hasn't she?
Yeah.
I think that probably, but
Oh, sure.
So,
So,
the thing is, people have got their lives back, aren't they? People have gone out and so
Yeah, if Mick weren't sick, I'd be out.
exactly. You see, I said you're stuck with us.
I don't.
How's it been? Yeah, anyway.
I don't mind New Year's Eve though. I can take it or leave it. I don't really.
That's another day, isn't it?
Yeah, Mick, I went out last night with Mick, and then he's woke up not feeling so sharp. So he's got some reserve meds but when he texts him he can't drink.
Yeah.
So he just said, I'm sorry, I feel a bit crap. I've took my reserve meds, which I'll be all right tomorrow, but I just can't drink on them. So it's all right. We're only going to the local workmen's club, which we do twice a week anyway.
Is he up men now anyway, or is he?
Yeah, he seems all right. He's obviously had a big scare and hey, but he seems all right. Yeah, he's not back to his. He's all right. He's all right.
don't tell me.
He's walking to the pub without a crutch and that. So
Oh God.
that's good.
yeah.
Is he out golfing in that then, Paul?
Not yet. I think in New Year he'll be all right on a buggy. I think he'll be able to get back playing.
Just need a buggy.
Yeah, he won't be able to walk, I don't think.
Yeah.
But yeah, he seems all right. Seems all right in himself. Like a month in a bloody London hospital after going to Rugby League Cup final.
He's still here though, Paul, isn't he? That's the
Yeah.
You know, if you're poorly and you've got like a prognosis where you're going to get better.
Yeah.
That's what.
He was wary of being put into a coma because he knew sometimes people come out of them not same.
Yeah.
But in a way, luckily, some of his sons have had grandkids, and they said, "Look, we need you to come back to see your grandkids." And that they went down and said, "You ain't going to make it unless his son's a physio, and his other son's a paramedic, or he drives ambulance. He's not a paramedic; he's an ambulance driver." And they just said, "Look, you've got grandkids now. They're all under a year old. They needed to put him under to just give his lungs a rest, I guess, or whatever."
Yeah.
he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to. He's like, I don't want to be a vegetable, but they talked him into it, and it were right thing at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
But yeah, he seems all right. He seems
Okay.
making them fuss that much.
No.
Yeah. So, do you want to make a date for the first 2003 Bing Bang Bong
Oh, we
tournament?
do need to do some
Yeah, we
big
need
bang.
to. You're still champion, mate. No one's ever beat you.
What do you expect with this handicap?
But that what I was saying earlier, that when you turned up at Ouston, you were, I wouldn't say you were quiet, but you weren't, you didn't like know anybody, did you? You didn't know, because I'd done the Happy Me show, or whatever it was called, with Corinne on her own, where she was laid on her bed. That was the first time I met Corinne.
That sounds dodgy as hell, that.
I know. So it would have been about a month after, wouldn't it? Or 2 months after.
Yeah. But you were always very reserved in new people anyway. You still are to a degree, but you're not as bad.
We were talking about Bing Bang Bong, and his comment said Jacko's never played it. I says, we have. We played it at Marriott, didn't we? Where's the Marriott?
Oh, did we? What was for?
When did we did. Jacko?
Yeah, I remember.
No, I thought we played that 3-3-3 where we all had we had 6 holes and we all played different. We all had different partners for 6 holes.
Yeah,
I thought last hole we played Bing Bang Bong or something.
I think no, because what happened was somebody had won, you'd won or he'd won, and we said let's double it up and play Bing Bang Bong at last hole. Yeah, that was it.
Because Jacko was like, what the fuck's Bing Bang Bong?
Exactly.
Yeah. You're right. On the last hole, but then something happened that we all just went, oh, sod it.
Yeah. So James Dougal's still in the room, and we've just got Spanish David in.
Who?
Spanish David.
All right.
They've just got back from the south of Utah and Arizona.
Does cats have twins?
How are you doing, David?
Good evening, David. When is TS? Is it? When is Nuccia?
What is it? Is he in America now? Is he on holiday or has he moved there?
Yeah.
He's in Utah.
Well, he can't be on holiday there, can he?
He lives over there.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. You don't move to Utah. You don't go to Utah for all holiday, do you?
Yeah, he's a teacher over there.
What's the teacher him?
Yeah.
Well,
Kids is the answer. Welsh. Did you say Welsh?
Welsh.
He's going to try and come to Vegas.
Does cats
Sweet.
have twins?
It's coming quick, isn't it? It's like it's rattling.
6 weeks tomorrow.
Say when we booked it, we're nearly a year away, wasn't it?
Yeah, but like, yeah,
Frightening.
twins.
There's Buenas tardes on Utah. Buenas tardes.
So when we arrive, Super Bowl Sunday, is that the stag do?
Well, you can have the stag do on the Monday night if you want to be a bit battered on the Tuesday. Because Sam, Michael, and Robbie arrive on Monday night.
Oh, fuck. Do they? I was going to have a steady away, but I think when we arrive on Super Bowl Sunday, don't we? But did you see that picture I shared? The lunchtime Wednesday after your wedding, it's going to be Arsenal Man City.
Yes.
So we can find a bar and have some bloody.
That's probably like 6 o'clock in the morning, though, Paul, won't it?
Oh, it'll be about 12 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock kick off at night.
Yeah.
It'll be about 12:30, won't it? So we'll have some them Russian things.
I think we've got to go to Chapel at 4:30 to look at photographs, but I can try.
Yeah, well, that's after, isn't it?
Let him out, love.
But no, it'll be a good debrief to watch. Just go into sports bar and watch. It'll be Arsenal Man City, which is top 2 in the league, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone will be
15th, yeah.
Yeah.
Is Ian a Millwall fan?
West Ham.
Oh, they're both West. Is Webber a West Ham fan?
Chelsea.
Oh, fuck. Well, Sheffield United played Millwall while we were there.
How are they?
Yeah.
They're outside with Millwall, aren't they?
Yeah. Donny's playing Carlisle tomorrow, aren't they? Bazza's Carlisle fan. Huh?
Yeah, it'll be good one. It'll be nuts.
Yeah, crazy. Absolutely crazy. But nice to actually get to meet Robbie.
It's his birthday while he's there. Is his birthday on 19th?
Yeah.
What's that? Friday or Saturday or Sunday or something? When do we come back? 22nd, 21st.
Back on 20th.
So Sunday then.
Come to a switch.
Is it a Sunday?
Up.
Yeah.
Patch.
No, Monday. We come back Monday 20th. His birthday's a Sunday.
That'd be a good final night then, won't it? That'll be a good piss up.
Yeah. You'll need a bloody liver transplant when we get back.
Come here.
Not $12 a fucking drink.
Not where Jacko's taking us. It's like $3 for a hot dog and a beer.
Yeah, that's where we need to go. That Ellis Island. I seen that other day when he was talking about it. Yeah, first time I went in 2001, it was $2 a drink everywhere. And then 10 years ago when I went, it was like $8 or $9 a drink everywhere.
It depends where you're going to.
Is it $1 a drink? Or then $3 for a hot dog and a drink?
$3.
Oh, Ellis Island. Yeah.
No, it's not Ellis Island, it's another bar, Paul.
Oh, is it?
Ellis
Oh,
Island
it's
is good.
sweet, yeah.
But Paul says some of the food at Ellis Island, like fish and chips and what, price to pay there, unbelievable.
Yeah, that's what you're on about, wasn't it? Yeah.
And I think Ellis Island's brewery as well. So you can keep beer there.
We've not been there.
Last time I went, I know I've told you, but they had egg timers on bar. And I said, what are they for? And they said, if you can drink your beer faster than egg timer, you don't have to drink it. You don't have to pay for it. That were our hotel bar, so I'm not paying for a fucking bar. I'm not paying for a drink all week then. But I were in bed for 9 o'clock every night. Yeah, it was like an 8-second egg timer. So every time I got a beer, I just went, woo. But it was like $10 a drink. I'm like, I'll pay for that.
Ridiculous money, isn't it?
So I go to bed about 9:30 and wake up at midnight, come back down, and some of the lads were still there.
Back down and go again.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's going to be brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be a good trip.
Special.
It'll be a good time of year because it won't be hot at all, will it? It'll be.
When we got married, Paul, there was only one day where it was warm, and that was the day we got married.
Yeah.
The rest of the time, you need to cook, didn't you? Really?
It's on the TV.
Last time I went, it was June. It was fucking boiling.
Yeah.
Did we go July?
We went July.
July. Like just walking into an oven.
Sevy.
I went on a stag do, and we had to get 2 hotels along to pick this bus up.
Yeah.
We went, we have to get taxis. And someone just said we can walk it. And they were like 7 o'clock at night, and we walked 2 blocks. They were like 120 degrees. We turned up at this hotel, like, sod that. It's like you going to Dubai with Bullet. You go to Vegas with Bullet, it'll be a different level as well.
Oh, God.
That'll be different. That'll be different stuff. I'll be like.
What would we say is a special thing for me?
Well, it's a special thing for Coy because it's the first time she's been married 3 times. First time she's reached double figures.
What a fucker. It's still time yet, you know.
Listen, you're not going to spoil the fucking holiday.
Yeah, we'll get some good videos.
The divorce won't come through in time anyway, but February.
This is true.
Anyway, 10. No, there's 8 minutes left yet.
But then I've got 7 minutes, Paul.
Yeah, 7. I meant to say 7, but I said 8. I don't know why.
6.
5. 4. Yeah, 6 minutes.
I know. Bullshit it there, I know.
Have we got a timer on anywhere?
I best get a drink.
Hey, Siri.
Give me a drink, please.
What do you want, Craig?
Let me know when it's New Year.
Just pot and lemonade.
Just a.
Sherry.
New Year's Day's tomorrow.
You're pissed head.
Oh, it's good. He's battered in there and he calls me a pisshead.
Have you watched any of my videos on that chat GPT?
Sure.
That AI thing that's you just type in.
I've seen the titles, but I've not got around to watching it yet.
Holy fuck. You just say to it, give me 10 titles for a YouTube video on golf in this course, and it comes out with. Then you say, write a script for my YouTube video introducing this golf course, and this robot just told you what to say. It's nuts.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like it's. You just
Yeah.
say where you playing, wherever your next golf game is. Give me 10 facts about this golf course, and it'll just say blah, 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 blah. So next time you're doing a video, you can go, oh, this is the oldest course in Nottingham, and so and so built it, or like it's crazy. Chat GPT. So for your work, your boss could say to you, write me an article about whatever your work is, and you just go to this and say, write me an article about a bridge or something, and it'll just go.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I
So if you
really
see
think
what
about
I've put on Punk, I've put 51 ideas for golf videos.
Yeah.
I've just said to it, right, give me 51 ideas, and just copied and pasted it and posted it.
Is that a website then?
Yeah, it's called Chat GPT. It's nuts. It'll reply to emails to people and all sorts. It's insane. It's blown my mind. AI over the last 6 months has blown my mind, but over that Chat GPT is insane. Have you watched if you watch something on Netflix called, I don't know what it's called.
There's an app, isn't there?
Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, type out into that. It's crazy. But if so 1998 was the last time any human beat a computer at chess. Kasparov got beat, didn't he? Whatever the computer were called, there's 15 versions of it. 15 years later, they said to an AI in the morning, this is how to play chess. And in the afternoon, it beat the computer. It never lost a game to the computer.
Wow.
That beat Kasparov. It didn't know how to play chess in the morning. They just gave it the rules. And then there's something on Netflix called Go. I don't know what it's called. Because some Chinese game called Go that they said would never beat, no computer would ever beat a human at this Go game. It's like Othello. And then this computer nailed the best human player at it. It's like, and it didn't know how to play it in the morning. It's like,
what, 2 hours, 20 seconds? Sorry, 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
Is what you're looking at?
I've just got to do your countdown.
yeah, fireworks happening. It's New Year somewhere.
I can hit fireworks out here.
Fireworks are going mental here. Hence, he sat like that.
Yeah, mine don't mind.
It's exactly now. My iPhone just clicked over to 58, so it's 2 minutes.
He doesn't like that.
Just there.
Yeah. Go cuddle. Go cuddle. Go cuddle.
Yeah, that's mine. That's mine barking at fireworks.
These are going to start in a minute. These fireworks.
These will be all right.
He don't really bark at him. He just sits down. If we were out for a walk and a firework goes off, or there's a loud car or whatever goes past, he just sits down
Does he?
and doesn't move.
Sonny don't like. Yeah, he's sort of same. He don't get scared. He just goes like, "What the fuck?"
All right. All right, my boy.
So you're playing golf in morning somewhere, are you?
Yeah, Rufford Park.
Where's Rufford Park?
And the workshops.
Would you put that?
It's got on.
We got next year was a minute before it. We got to do a county park vlog with dogs, playing golf with dogs,
Yes.
and just saying whichever one picks ball up and drops it closer to hole or whatever. Like dogs can love your balls. That'd be a good video, wouldn't it?
Yeah. We need to go out and take them back out for a walk, don't we? Rise up again.
My car's fucked again.
Is it?
I got my passport back quicker than car. I went to Cantley and got my passport back quicker than I'm not in from car. I went last minute. I wait 10,
It's not that far yet. It's 25 seconds.
25, 24.
20 seconds. 18, 17, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10,
9, 6, 5,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Happy New
Happy
Year!
New Year. Happy birthday, Patch. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday,
Give me the bumps.
Turn that into
Whoa.
a short.
Happy New Year.
Close on. It's Patch's birthday. It's Patch's birthday. Come on, come here. It's Patch's birthday.
Rachel? No. Amazing.
It's
Right.
Patch's birthday.
I'm going to shoot.
Yes.
Have a
Thank
good
you
New
for
Year.
being with us.
I'll speak to you all soon. Have a
Yes,
good
you
evening.
too,
Good
Colton.
day. Enjoy your golf.
Cheers,
You
See you
must
Colson.
later.
Because
Ta-ra. Bye. Bye.
Have you paid Colson? That's him done. Like a second after midnight, I've got to leave. Are you paying these other two YouTubers to be here? Oh, that's me. Thanks very much. Time and a half after midnight. Double time. Hey, it's about fuck you. It's a bank holiday. Double time.
excuse me, triple time.
And
Triple
you're
time for
sick.
me.
And Pimmy, you're sick. Triple time, sick, day in
Yeah.
lieu. So
Cheers.
you can have triple time, day in, and have it, and a Saturday off in lieu.
Thank you very much. Well done.
3 times fuck all, still fuck all, though, isn't it?
Exactly.
What's it, YouTube?
Exactly.
It's YouTube done now, like, oh.
It was still.
Yeah, it's a shame the bullet was flying, wasn't it? The bullet
Yes.
off to Bangkok.
It's never a bloody own that one.
I think he were in Bangkok first video I ever saw of him. There were a video where out of his balcony, pool were off end of his balcony. Can you remember watching that video?
Sounds familiar, yeah.
Yeah, like he walked out of his balcony and pool came up to his balcony.
All right.
Pretty sure that was like Thailand or something. That was first time because I looked at him and thought, oh, he's obviously a paedophile.
One of our
It does look a wee bit dodgy.
one of our members up at Crook Hill, he's
Yeah,
been
just-
to Thailand.
He might have just messaged me.
One of our members up at Crook Hill, he like ex-captain, he's been in Thailand and he should have been flying home New Year's Eve, and his flight got cancelled. So he's had to spend New Year's Eve in Phuket. What the downside is flying at tomorrow morning.
He's got to fly half to it morning.
6:30 in the morning. So he's got New Year's Eve.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
That's his away.
Who's that?
Gail.
To the other room. Luna's getting big, isn't she? It's your sister. Do you see? Happy New Year to your sister.
No. Come here. Now. Get here now. Shitbags. She's just barking at herself on telly.
Luna!
Cool.
Luna! Luna, come here. Go see your sister. Come and
See your brother?
Go see your sister.
Honey, there.
I'm going to go on here.
Yes, lovely seeing you, Ben.
Yep.
See your sister.
And I hope
Your older brother.
we'll
Your
see
older-
you in a few
Your
months.
older step brother.
Yep. Not be long till you're over here.
Yeah, definitely.
Luna, who's
Yep.
that? Luna.
See these later.
Luna.
See you later.
Who's that? Who's that?
I'm going to leave you in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Who's that? Who's that? John Mince Pie. John Mince Pie.
It's Sonny Bear. It's your brother. You fool. How come?
We got a mince pie.
Get out now.
Have you been YouTube off? Have you?
I've been in YouTube off anytime now. Right. See you later,
Oh.
YouTube.
Oh no, you don't have to. I didn't mean.
Oh, we're gonna bin YouTube off anyway.
We made it to midnight, YouTube. Fuck you.
Happy New Year, YouTube. Right.
David Hidalgo.
Spanish David.
Yeah, he seems all right, doesn't he? Like,